Okay, there we go. We are live. Hello, hello. Welcome in, everybody. We are playing Pokemon Yellow version yet again for another solo run, with this time with Charmander. We already got Moxie, Marlin, Wyatt, Juice, and Demon in the chat. Moxie and Marlin were early, so I wonder if they're going to be coming back around now that we are alive. Hopefully so. I always love to see Moxie in the chat. Let's see. Welcome in, guys. Welcome, welcome. Demon saying made it to third. Very nice. Yeah, the ranking system in chat is very interesting. It's a newer feature. Juice was saying the Lizzie that roasts glizzies. Hi, Annie. Welcome in. Pokemon Orange moment right here. I mean, isn't this just Pokemon Red version with Charmander? Orange because he is technically orange, I guess. I think actually out of the only line, only Charmeleon's really red out of the whole Charmander line. Isn't that odd? Awesome. Nice to see you, Annie, by the way. Welcome in, guys. Cool. I think we got everything set up. There's no vertical on the yellow streams anymore, just for stability purposes when playing and not dropping any frames. Yeah. So Charmander's going to be a really interesting run. I was thinking that this was going to be quite rough, but I think it's actually going to be not too bad at all. So I'm actually looking forward to how well we can place with Charmander. Being a first stage is not the easiest thing. It's not the easiest thing. Annie just chatted, YouTube is back on their BS complaining about ad blockers. Their site is kind of unusable without it. Absolutely. That's crazy that they complain so much about the ad blockers. I get that's revenue, I guess, for them, but like they could have a better model for sure. Oh no, you're absolutely right, Wyatt. So it's Pokemon Yellow and Pokemon Red together, so now it's Pokemon Orange. That makes a lot of sense. That makes a lot of sense. I like that. Very cool. But yeah, so Charmander's the first stage, which means we are going to have a little bit of wimpy stats. To start with, we have 39 base HP, 52 base attack, 43 base defense, 50 base special for Gen 1, and 65 base speed, which is just enough speed for Slash to always crit, which is kind of nice. But we may not use it that much, to be honest. We'll make an appearance, but probably not for too long on the set. Demonol was also saying you're doing a round with friends with your favorite Mons in Scarlet. Very nice. Best of luck. Hopefully all of them do very well. Is it a Nuzlocke style where you lose the Mon if they are knocked out? Because that makes things very exciting when you're playing with your favorites, but Nuzlocke way. Juice, late stage capitalism, only money matters. I mean, yeah, Annie with the take these ads and shove them up your YouTube premium. Team of 6 Meowths? That's great. Hey, Halen, welcome in. I've seen that before too, Wyatt, getting an entire movie as an ad. That's kind of wild, the kind of things that pop up on YouTube ads nowadays. It's absolutely insane. All right, let's talk about Learn Set a little bit as we get going here. So we start with Scratch and Growl, and then we get Ember at level 9. That's not the greatest for Brock. It's not terrible, but he does resist Ember, so we do need a decent level for Brock, probably like level 12, 13 at the bare minimum. I'm going to aim for 13. Training in the forest is easy, so might as well get the levels we can as quickly as we can. I think we beat all of the trainers in the forest. That should put us in a really good spot to be level 13. What might even be worth it is training up to level 9 on Route 1. And then once you're level 9, go straight into the battles. I don't know if it's that worth it. Because the forest is better experience technically, but Scratch and Growl is going to not be the fastest way to get that experience until level 9. Oh, Demonol has their whole team here. Meowscarada, Mimikyu, Clodsire, Gliscor, Haxorus, and then Tatsugiri. That sounds like a super solid set. I love Clodsire. Very nice. Gliscor is a very interesting pull. I feel like it's probably better than I expect, but I'm just so used to Gligar being terrible. Anyone's got the Lego Movie as an ad, but it was skippable, and also the Lego Movie, so I'll give it a pass. And they also said, I love Claude's Ire. They're very Maurice/Michael. I can feel that. I can feel that. Okay. So I think that we should get to level 9 as quickly as we can just by training wild Pokemon probably. Because then we're going to just sweep. Maybe we get to level like 7 or 8 and beat the first trainer. That might give us 9. Because at that point we'll just clear the whole forest like no problem. We should be able to just do that. No, let's train on Route 1 at least a little bit. Maybe to like 7. Or 8 before we go into the forest, just so we don't have to train on Metapods, because Metapods are going to be actually kind of a problem since we only have Scratch. And then we'll get Leer, Rage, which aren't very useful, Slash, which will be very helpful for Misty, and then Flamethrower at level 38. That's going to be a huge peak of our power, because Fire Spin, not the greatest. It's a trapping move, but it's so inaccurate, it's just really not consistent. I prefer not to use these trapping moves if they're that low in accuracy. I mean, Wrap is not as bad. It's 85%. This is 70%. Pretty rough. Pretty rough. Yeah, and then we also get a huge TM, which is Swords Dance. That's going to be a mega, like, upgrade to this set. That's really going to make it so we don't miss our stats too much. Like, we obviously are very fragile still, but having Swords Dance to boost our attack, and our speed is decent, especially with the badge boosts. We're going to really start kicking butt once we have Swords Dance. Other than that, we're for sure using Body Slam. We're going to use Dig. And then Fire Blast is going to make an appearance for sure. Rest, of course, Mimic, all the standards. I think that has a pretty well-rounded set. Honestly, I'm expecting great things out of Charmander. Demon Noah was saying Tatsugiri was more of a random Pictmon because we had 1 slot left, and don't be scared off by Gligar's badness. Gliscor is nasty. Well, I would love to use a Gliscor, actually. I've never actually used one. I feel like I'm open to it impressing me. Annie was saying the Charizard line is overhyped, but that's not because they're bad. It's their great line. People just treat them like they're Arceus' gift to humanity. They're actually Arceus' gift to Scalies. I mean, yeah, they're a great mon. I feel like if it wasn't so overhyped, I feel like everyone would just agree Charizard is a fantastic Pokemon. One of the best, like, just like Gen 1-esque designs. Like I was talking about Nidoking the other day. Feels like Gen 1. Charizard's a great icon of Gen 1. It's definitely overhyped, but I feel like puts a bad taste in people's mouths about Charizard. But I think it's a fantastic Pokemon. Do you see the 3 new Megas coming to ZA? I saw Malamar, which I actually was a big fan. I actually really liked the Malamar Mega. I thought it was really fun. I think they went the right direction for that, honestly. I think it's a little silly, but honestly, like, kind of awesome still. Like, I can get down with it. And Juicy Guys, an Eevee badge. I love it. Okay, let's take a look at our new tier list. Let's pop this open here. This is the brand new tier list. This is the new updated, new and improved version of our tier list. I now have an E tier, just because we need more space to put more Pokemon. Everything's getting a little bit smaller as we get kind of squished in there. But this probably is nearing the final, like, tier version that we're going to be using as we add more and more Mons. I might want another even worse than F tier that we can move the over 2-hour Mons into and continue to narrow the time slots. The times did get, each tier did get a little more narrow. We have to be under 58 minutes now for S tier, under 1 hour and 4 minutes for A tier, and then under 1 hour and 10 now for B tier. And then C tier is 1 hour and 20, under 1 hour and 20. D tier is under 1 hour and 40. E tier is under 2 hours, and F tier is over 2 hours. So a little bit more narrow of marks to hit. So I do think that it's going to be a little bit trickier to get into A and B tier compared to before, but I think that's going to be a nice improvement. I do expect like a B tier out of Charmander. I think it's going to be quite good. I think it has the potential to beat Squirtle, quite honestly, because of Swords Dance. I think it's got some really good potential. Does it make A tier? I don't think so, but maybe. Rhydon made A tier, and that's not one I thought could, but it did really, really well. Hey, Goals, welcome in. I still refuse to believe that Paris and Cubone are faster than Magnemite. They are. Paris was actually pretty good. Paris was pretty decent. Magnemite's rough because of just trying to get a high enough level to get past the Sandslash. I mean, I think we were level 78 for Champion Battle for Magnemite, somewhere around there. And Zubat, I think we were level 84. I think we could try a different strat for Magnemite and have less resets, but it might require us to be like level 80, 83 for the Champion Battle instead of 78. And getting 5 more levels at that level, that's a lot of time. A lot of just training in the wild, honestly, at that point, or just spamming low-level trainer battles, which is just not the greatest. And Paris is pretty good. Bait used to be believable. It was! It's because Spore. Sleep's broken in Gen 1. It has an unfair advantage for Gen 1. We were playing with Charmander today. Charmander. But yeah, that's the new tier list. I'm hoping for B tier for Charmander today. I think would be a pretty good target to hit alongside Squirtle. Let's try this thing out. I honestly think that we're going to be pretty darn good. Let's just go ahead and jump on in to our playthrough. Make sure my controller didn't fall asleep. Bring up our emulator. I can close out our timer software for the stream, the pre-stream timer. Excellent. Okay, cool. Let's I bumped the mic. Let's jump into run number 1. Let me just test the timer. Everything's working. We will do nicknames. There will be 2 runs today here. So let's go ahead and jump on in. Let's go. We need a name for Charmander, and then we actually will still be getting a second Charmander for our HM pal, because we need a Cutmon. So we're going to have 2 Charmanders on the team. Demon, of course you can be the flyer. Okay. Give us our Charmander. We need a name for Charmander. I might honestly go with Juice's suggestion. Just go with Lizzie. Because honestly, I think that's fun. Wyatt, would you like to be the other Charmander? I can give that to you. In honor of Juice, I'm going to name this Lizzie. The Lizzie that roasts the glizzies. All right, let's go. Hey, Casey. Will they evolve? No, Charmander only. So no Charmeleon, no Charizard, just Charmander. Okay, immediately tail whipped. Uh-oh. Okay, use your tail whip. Use another tail whip. Okay, please knock out here. No! Okay. That doesn't work. That doesn't work. We do not want the Vaporeon team. Oop. Let me actually make sure my setting. I think it should automatically set my settings. I always like to double check. We need to beat the rival here. Because if we do not beat the rival in the lab, he will pick the Vaporeon team. Vaporeon is going to be our nightmare. We do not want to deal with Vaporeon. Cloyster has much lower special defense, or special in general. So it's a much easier thing to deal with than Vaporeon. Plus, getting all the way to the last Pokemon in his team and then getting KO'd is a bad time. We do not want that. Sure thing, Goals. You can be Squirtle. All right, Lizzie, you're back. Come on, you can do it this time. Oop, hello. Do. We'll do Hot Lizard later. We got Baby Lizard right now. True. Okay. Growled once to reduce his damage. And then maybe he'll get some tail whips at the end to waste time. Woohoo! That's close. Live on 1. All right, we'll take it. And look at that. Your Charmander dislikes Pokeballs. We got our Charmander. Our little buddy. Look at him go. Look at the little Charmander. He's adorable. I love him. He's my friend. I did see Mega Malamar. I'm a big fan, actually, of Mega Malamar. I think they did a good job. The Megamind look, I think, suits it quite well. Suits the vibe. Me, when I see Charmander, all I think about is lizard meme. He is indeed lizard. Or she. Our Charmander is a she today because it's Lizzie. For new megas, we got Pitcher Plant, but big, Luchador Wrestler, and Massive Trip. Or Acid Trip. What? Oh, for Malamar? Is that what you're getting at for the last one? Yeah. My rating so far is I think that Hawlucha and Malamar, honestly, top tier. They're both great. I'm down for both of them. Dragonite, kind of mid tier. Like, I think it's pretty good. But not what I expected, but I can get behind it, if that makes sense. I'm gonna skip this Pidgey now. I don't want to get knocked out. Okay, let's go heal, and then I can buy some items, and we can get off to the forest here. Because it is level 8 now. Pokeball, we need a flyer. We're gonna get 8 potions, 2 antidotes, and a paralyzed eel. Our standard set, in case, you know, anything else changes, we can change that for the next one. I forgot Mega Dragonite, says Demon Null. Yeah, that one was, I think, the very first they announced. But yeah, I do not care for Mega Victory Bell, really whatsoever. Okay. I'm just gonna growl once just for good measure, because we actually don't deal the best damage here. But if this gets us level 9 after this battle, we're gonna be just fine with that. I mean, we're not really taking much damage because it keeps going for String Shot. That's nice. Cool. There's level 9. We got Ember. Okay, cool. Thank you for Ember. Let's go kick this guy's butt. Then we can look for a flyer. Honestly, would have preferred if we got Mega Blossom and made them Fairy or Grass Dark. No, Grass Fairy makes a lot more sense for Blossom. Grass Dark wouldn't make any sense to me. I should be knocking these out, shouldn't I? I don't think I need to, actually. Also, Nintendo Direct on Friday. Ooh, is that coming up? You're going to have to stay aware of it in case anything else comes out that's good. Okay, I'm fighting this trainer as well. Might be overkill. I really want that Pidgey still. Pidgey. Oh, Pidgey. Man, we are just not seeing any Pidgeys. I'm going to get too high level to be able to fight the Pidgey properly. We'll just Ember and Ember. All right, we're almost to where we want to be. I do believe. Because I think 13 should be good for Brock. Man, still no Pidgey. Borderlands 4 drops on Friday. Oh, does it really? Let's fight this guy. Yeah, I would kind of be surprised, honestly, to see Mega Blossom make an appearance, but you know. Where is our experience at so far? We're almost to 13. I mean, I can just fight one wild Pokemon and get to 13, but I would like a Pidgey. If I can be level 12, it might make it easier to attack the Pidgey and not knock it out immediately. There it is. Okay, perfect. It's not actually not that bad of a range. So even if we get to 13, not an issue. Yes, this is going to be Demon. For Demon, no. There we go. Demon the Pidgey. And then I believe it was... Hey, Link, by the way, welcome in. Who was it for... The next... It was Wyatt. Wyatt the Charmander is up next. I forgot I was going to get to 13. I made a silly goof. Give me one more encounter. Metapod, there we go. That should be enough for 13. Okay, so let's go test Brock at 13. We could probably skip one of the trainers and fight Lightyear's trainer, but maybe that's actually not the greatest idea. The forest trainers are probably the easier ones. All right, let's try this. Hey, Viral, welcome in. Blossom needed a Mega. Blossom, yeah, really could have used something to make it more, like, usable. I think one Growl is the right move to reduce the damage that it does. Oh, we outspeed the Onix. Nice. There's the buys. We can Growl. 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 Ember. Bind. Okay. Ember. Screech and Ember. Okay. Yeah, very easy at 13. Since it's easy to train to 13, I don't think there's any reason to not just do that. Interesting. Do we go for Bide or for Mega Punch? Actually, we might just go Bide and Mega Punch for Rival 2. Let's throw Bide on the set. Geodude! Oh, if I want to be silly, Mega Zangoose. That could be interesting. I think that Ember's going to be our go-to for the most part here until we get Mega Punch. Leer. Okay, we got Stab on Ember, which does make it slightly better, but our attack stat's actually higher. Even in base stats, but especially with the badge boost. So we have a 26 attack, 25 special, but that goes up to 32 attack, or 29 attack with the regular badge boost. 32 with a second badge boost after we get hit by like a tail whip or something. Not tail whip. Yeah, tail whip. We'll do it. I was thinking growl. Growl lowers it. Tail whip lowers defense. Hey, Moxie. Welcome in. Mega Zangoose, you guys talking about me? Always, Moxie. Always. Welcome in. Charmander burned that dude's popcorn. Okay. So, whoop, hello, Sandshrew. Oh, second Sandshrew. Okay. Let's go heal. We do need to get Mega Punch. Do we need the Ether? I don't think we do, because Scratch actually has a lot of uses. And I can use Scratch just about as well as Ember. I think we'll be okay. Oh my gosh, these Zubats. Hey, new racer, welcome in. This feels cursed, but actually Scratch is probably the better thing to use here on Magnemite. Voltorb's probably 50-50. The crits are pretty decent. Hey, there we go. I'll take the crits. Gotta get all the rare candies because we're gonna need to make sure we're high enough level at the end. Okay, so we can go down here. Probably makes sense to actually fight him and get the ether as well. Scratch actually might be better against Zubat too. Oh, about the same. Might as well use it if it's about the same. Ember technically slightly better on Ekans. Doing quick maths in my head. MT, you want to hear something amazing? Absolutely. I would love to hear something amazing. Gonna heal up and use Mega Punch for Lizzie. Okay, in place of Growl. Let's go Mega Punch there. And an Ether. So now if we run out of moves, we can use that. I don't know if it's gonna be necessary, per se. Oh, I should have fought the Grass Trainer. Mega Punch. Mega Punch. And Mega Punch. I mean, technically Zubat's flying type, but I did indeed try to punch that bird, and it worked. I don't know why Mega Punch is not fighting type. It's literally just still a punch. Oh, it survives by 1 or 2 maybe. Yeah, they just barely survive. That's so sad. I probably won't fight the hiker because we don't have a good move for that guy. Sadly, Kanto didn't know about having balls of steel in his gen. True. I'll just knock out the Paris because might as well, frankly. MT, you mind if I send my people your way? I'm not up to anything tonight, and they're funny, smart, and interesting streamers with yummy beards. Sure, send them. Send him. I will accept anybody over here. Send him our way. Amber just to knock out. Mega Punch. Oh. Hello. Confused. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay. Potion. Okay, there we go. We're level 19. I'm trying to get decent levels because we do need level 30 for Misty. Which we could probably get on the SSN, but yeah, maybe I should just wait for the SSN. It's going to be slightly better experience. Not by much, probably. That's an interesting toss-up. We could just... Ah! Mega Punch was disabled. New Racer was saying, I might get famous. I got someone who will give me a go-kart for a race at Sugar River Raceway. There will be cameras and lots of people. Well, that sounds like a really good opportunity, Colton. That's awesome. Hey, Chris, welcome in. That's really fantastic news, Colton. I'm really happy for you. Chris was saying, hi, everyone. It's been a while since I had a chance to catch a stream. I'm happy you're here. Welcome, welcome. Mega Punch is technically pretty good. Our Growl is not great, so we're just going to Ember now. No poison. Okay, good. All right, we're level 20, getting to Cerulean. I think that's the good move. I mean, that slowed us down a little bit, taking some extra battles. But we're going to need level 30 to get Slash for Misty. That just feels like the safest route. Chris is back. Indeed, New Racer. Chris is back. Okay, Rare Candy. Level 20 should make the rival battle a little easier. Because we need 10 levels still. That's a little brutal. That is a little bit brutal. Mega Punch. Ooh, okay. We did get an attack boost there, but I think Ember's still the way to go on Sandshrew as weaker special. And then Mega Punch on Rattata and Eevee. Ooh, Tail Whip. Very nice. All right, we're not one-shotting him quite anything, really. I was about to say not quite everything, but I was like, not quite anything, honestly. I was thinking it was quite rude. Quite rude. Quite wrong. Excuse me. Hey, Brad, welcome in. Coles was saying, MT, what mega do you want to be revealed next? Do we have any that we have, like, an idea that will be announced? Because, let's see. Not Rage, by the way. Rage is terrible. It locks us into that move. We can't select a different move. We don't like that. Yeah, another mega that I would want to see. It's a tough question, because I feel like there's a lot of Pokemon that could get a mega. I'd have to think on that one. Because there's definitely some things that, like, need a power boost. Hey, Brad, thank you for the 10 gifted, by the way. It's fantastic. That's very kind of you. They're probably going to act like they're revealing Mega Flygon, but oops, it's just Mega Charizard Z. I feel like at this point it's inevitable we get a Mega Charizard Z. W Brad, absolutely. Put some hearts in the chat. W Brad's in the chat. That's fantastic. That's a really good question, Chris. Is there anywhere we could watch the Sugar River race? Because I'll pass that info along to everybody here if there is anything. Feel free to let us know in the Discord or anything. We'll get some viewers sent your way. MT's balance is probably in the thousands. For, I mean, all time, maybe, but, you know, it definitely is helped a lot with a baby on the way. So it does mean the world. Thank you. I think, Coles, you may be overestimating a fair bit, but that's very kind. Thank you. All right, we got Charmander. This is going to be Wyatt the Charmander. Am I spelling this right? Yeah. I'm so bad at spelling Wyatt like that. Okay. Okay. I think we're good to just keep going, although this one might be a little bit rough, so I'm going to heal. Because this hiker is going to have a rock type. Part of the team now? You are! Welcome to the team. All right, we have to Ember the Geodude. Ember. 3 Embers. Not bad. A potion again for good measure. We didn't even need the Ether at all. Really, we had plenty of moves. I didn't even get close to running out of anything, so I probably won't pick up the Ether. I'll probably just skip that guy and just do training on the SSN instead. Because quite frankly, it's going to be probably more efficient for the next one. I don't think we need... Yeah, we have no need for Seismic Toss. Coles is hoping for Mega Barbarkle. Yeah. Oh, the Nidos would be good Megas. For sure. And he's always got Nidoqueen on the mind. And you know what? Fair. The Nidos are awesome. I'm sure Annie has different reasons. Okay, easy battle against the Lass. Hey, Bill. Get out of here, Bill. Do 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 do. All right, and we skedaddle. Run, Charmander, run! Look at him run. He's so cute. Okay. We heal and we head toward Vermilion. We have to get... we'll put Slash in the place of Scratch and Body Slam in the place of Mega Punch, I believe. There's really no reason to keep either of those moves. Bide has a niche purpose, but I think can be replaced with Dig here in just a moment. Quite honestly. Annie, that's wild. I have Veggie and Annie has Nidoqueen and a line of Coke. Oh, we're getting a little actually dicey here. Yeah, we got the KO. That guy with the Drowsy, this Rocket, can KO a lot of Pokemon. That's the reason I save here most of the time. That was some serious luck on the rolls there. Getting the sleep and then multiple confusions in a row and no pound. Really just setting up for success. Yep, there's pound. Okay. And let's go ahead and teach Dig. Dig is going to be a staple on this set for the rest of the way. All right, Lizzie, here you go. Please abide. We can have Dig. Chris says, Annie, I'm jealous. All I got is Pepsi. Not the off-brand Coke. Got the full restore. Coles was saying the Mega Malamar story actually genuinely feels unfinished. Like there weren't a resolution. What if we get another Mega? So what if another Mega beats Malamar up? Oh, did they put like an actual like lore to it of some kind? I only saw the images. I didn't see the actual reveal itself yet. I mean, Wyatt's saying that they got lasagna and 2 pieces of garlic bread. That's a pretty fantastic dinner. I will say. Pretty delicious. Dig. 100 base power. Same as Earthquake. Insanely strong. Okay, let's use another potion. I think I'm going to be okay on potions, actually. I will need to buy some repels. Oop. Sure, extra repel, just for funsies. Okay. We do need rest. For sure. Although this might be smarter after Body Slam, but I'd like to go here first if I can. We do have Dig. So frankly, this is fine. Oh, there's the TM44. Okay, we almost left it there. Did not want to do that. Let's go get Body Slam. Hey, D-Zilla. Welcome in. You got a membership? Fantastic. I love it. I love it. I love it. Chris. Not the Gengar faces for Nidoqueen. You and Annie both. Body Slam now for Lizzie in place of Mega Punch. And then Scratch is going to become Slash. We're actually going to be a few levels low, so I'm going to have to pick up some extra battles here as well. Probably stuff that doesn't have specifically fire types. Like this last, I believe, has a Pikachu or something electric, or Jigglypuff. Okay. Less good for the Jigglypuff, but We should have just gone for body slam. That's fine. We got it taken care of. Let's go ahead and just fight the rival, because this should be an easy battle. We're over-leveled a little bit. Mega Low Kicks coming in with the steel chair to thrash Malamar. That'd be pretty good. Mega Low Kicks could make it interesting. I've never been that interested in low kicks. I've never actually ran one on the team. I think this is a 2-hit. Oh, we crit! Nice. Oh, I've been overusing Dig. Whoopsie daisies. Good thing I got that ether, actually. I'm going to go ahead and use that ether right now, actually. Where's the ether? On Dig. We got our PP back. Okay. I believe that these trainers actually shouldn't be too bad. And then there's a guy at the front of the ship that has some Growliths, and then another one that has some Nidos. Some Nidoran male and female, I think, both. Something like that. Low Kicks is literally a Power Ranger. Mighty Morphin Beetle Boy. I like that. Cole's is going to eat a bag of 6 waffles. Cole's going to waffle crazy over there. The Lego My Ego. That's a throwback. Hey, Tree Coop, welcome in. Channel Wednesday. Heck yeah. Yeah, Wednesdays are working out better right now because Veggie has a Wednesday night shift nowadays. So I like to stream when she's not home so that you can, on the other nights we're often, having dinner at the house, other things. And I prefer to stream when she's not here just so I can chill with the dogs and it can be not going into our time, if that makes sense. Okay. Dig here. I don't really actually... Yeah, I should probably get the ether, because the elixir might be useful for training later. We might need to do enough training that it makes sense. I should just fight this trainer too, because she's just like right there. Okay, there's level 29. Will that be enough for... Definitely not. We definitely need a little bit more. Who would we fight if we wanted to fight just a few more trainers? There's this guy guarding an ether. Body slam the horsey. Body slam the horsey. Oh, it survived. We can dig the horsey to make sure it goes down. Okay, I'm just checking to see roughly what kind of... We still aren't that close. Wow. Yeah, 30 is not the easiest. I think I gotta fight one more trainer. The one trainer in Misty's gym will give us enough to probably level up after this guy, because it will give us about 400 and some, I think, from that trainer. But that's not a ton at this level. There's Slash in place of Scratch. Okay. That means we are ready to go. We can set sail. Let's go to Misty. We're finally ready for Misty. Let me grab the bike voucher while we're at it. Just because then I can... Oh, I said no to him. How dare I say no? Low Kicks is a doorman of UU. If you can't handle low kicks, you aren't allowed in UU. Underutilized. Dig here. This takes us back here. We can heal. That's wild, Chris. How about Tentacruel? Okay, let's save and fight this trainer. Slash is a guaranteed crit, so we actually mostly double its base power. Not quite, but mostly. And it will be useful for this battle specifically. And a little bit until we can get more setup. But quite frankly, once we have... Oh, we did not get a crit. That was a 1 in 256 non-crit, I think. Wow, look at that. So there is a 1 in 256 chance it doesn't crit because Gen 1 logic. Good thing it didn't happen twice because that would have KO'd us. But that's wild to see. I agree with Annie. You didn't have to say it, but you are right, Chris. Okay, let's go here. Let's go ahead and teach cut to Wyatt. And we're going to move the bike up to the first slot. And then we can actually cut this tree, and we should be using this way back down to Vermilion. I can technically bike here. I don't know if it's worth. It probably is worth. Can't wait for Ironmon this weekend. Go Gyarados. Yeah, Gyarados is still going in Ironmon. For anybody that missed Ironmon, we have a runner, and it is going very well. It's shocking, actually, how well it's going. I did not expect a ton out of Gyarados because it has a 4 times weakness, but that quad weakness, we've been hit by a Thunder and shrugged it off. It's actually really impressing me. It's doing very well. Yeah, you're useful. Oh, there's the Thunderbolt. We didn't get parried, though. And Dig makes Surge a joke. Awesome. Per usual. No issue from Surge. All right, this is going to be Coles. There you go, Coles. And we can dig right back to Cerulean. Lizzie has Dig. Having two Charmanders is confusing. Christmas is coming up soon. That's crazy to think about. All right, this should be basically guaranteed. The Slash, I actually don't know for sure. Slash is now our best move, even against grass types. Yeah, Slash guarantees this battle, which is awesome. Very nice. And your meds don't work anymore? Have you been taking them for a while and just gotten used to them? Usually meds do work for a long time though, so I am doubting. Okay, save here in case something happens. And we can. Where's my repels? We can use some repels. Good thing there are depression meds and ADHD meds and not schizo meds then. I guess so. Is it actually better to still go Ember, or I think Slash still works better? Seems like a 2-hit either way. I mean, Slash being almost a perfect 2-hit is pretty nice. I am going to be, I think, in some danger for self-destructing Hiker, but we do have Dig. So there's that. Triku played Ironmon the other day, got a Weedle with Swords Dance, Belly Drum, Sharpen, and Extreme Speed. Crazy pull. That is absurd. That Weedle just wants to destroy everything. Did get out of with the Weedle too. I love that. I love getting out of the lab with a Weedle. You get an immediate Evo with the Weedle too, usually. Why? I should be using Ember, not Dig. Yeah, Ember doesn't quite KO. I think Slash might be the move. Oop. Not the bicycle. I meant to use the potion. Okay. Just perfectly timed. I was about to use one at that moment, and it ran out. That repel. Okay. Let's go ahead and save just in case, but he shouldn't be an issue. Oh, Chris, you're saying that your daughter's a Halloween baby. Anyone have any recommendations for good dueling lightsabers? I don't have any lightsaber recommendations, but that's really funny because our baby is very close to a Halloween baby. Enzo is expected to come on the 2nd of November right now, but very much could be a Halloween baby. Slash the Oddish. Slash everything. It's so good. Guaranteed crit. Yeah, we have a couple more uses of Dig, so we can fight this guy. We do need a decent level. We can probably get some levels on the bike route. We're also going to be fighting Erica earlier than normal for this run. I think Erica actually will happen right after the whatchamacallit, Pokemon Tower. But then from there, I think we might even go straight to Koga before we even go to Sylph. That might be the plan. So I think that makes a lot of sense for our strengths, because we will have Flamethrower pretty soon after we get there. And the Nugget. I do think we do need to go through the entire Rocket Hideout, because I do think it will help us out quite a bit for a first stage mon like this. What am I doing? Wyatt needs to cut. PP up. And... Oop. Slightly wrong turn. There we go. Fight me. Slash. We just slash everything. Although we can use the PP ups on Dig, that might be worth it more, because Slash is only going to be on the set until after Koga. And we don't even need Slash for Koga or Erica. Although we could use it for Erica. Because I actually don't know if we won't have Flamethrower probably by the time we're at Erica's. Maybe, though. Actually, maybe. Because we do still need to do the Pokemon Tower. And after we do that and clear the trainers in her gym, we might be 38. That would be pretty good. If so, yeah, we should clear this whole thing. This pad. There we go. Go this way, and then this way. Then this way. Get all of the important items, including the HP up. And... oh, no more room for items. Let's just use this on Dig. Let's just use both of those on Dig. Okay. That gets us a little bit of space. All right, and we can dig out of here. Let's go ahead and heal real fast, because I will need to heal before Lavender anyway. And let's go get some errands taken care of. Sell a bunch of stuff we don't need. Okay, so we can sell, sure, the repel. Get rid of it. 4 nuggets. TM11. TM24. We want rest. We don't need TM7. We don't need TM10. We don't want the HP up because we want the money out of it. And TM2. Okay. Got a ton of money. Awesome. Super Repel, we're just going to get 11 of these because I might go to Power Plant. Do need Mimic, so I'm going to need 2 Pokédolls. And then let's go ahead and get our fresh water. And we don't have anything to sell. We need to buy. Okay, so we need to buy, honestly, Carbos. Let's get 2 Carbos. Let's get 1 calcium and 2 proteins. Kind of spread out the vitamins. That way we don't overcommit to one type of vitamin here before we get all this training, and then we can't use the vitamins later in the run, because that's always a bad time. All right, from there, we need to go get Fly. Oh, going the wrong way. Go this way, get Fly, and then go to Lavender and fight the rival. Let's see. Item. Teach Fly to Demon. We need to Fly. Let's go to Celadon, because that allows us to open this up for later. Well, we won't be going here actually too soon. Saffron is going to be a later destination. More of a vitamin C guy myself. Very nice, Chris. Got to keep those little colds and things away. Extra emergency. Okay. I don't think it uses Mirror Move here necessarily. We can go for Slash safely. We should probably use Dig on Magnemite, but that worked. Slash on Shelter. Ooh. Once again, a non-crit Slash. Very rare to see. Ooh, Ember almost takes it down. And then Slash again. There we go. Okay. I think that we just one-shot these, what do you call them? The Ghastlies coming up here. So I don't think that's really a concern. Dig. And we can get the elixir. We can also get the HP up, because why not? To get a little extra HP on Lizzie. And there's the heal. Oops, extra battle. That's not a big deal. These are easy battles. Hey, nice ghost. Yato, welcome in. Welcome, welcome. What's up? Not much. Just chilling with Charmander here. Cruising through the game. Charmander's having very few issues. Really, we don't have that many issues until literally the last 2 battles of the game. We're doing extra prep for getting to a higher level for later, because we do need to be at least level 58 against... what am I doing? I'm not going to fight. Level 58 against Giovanni. And that's without using too many rare candies. So we need a decent amount of experience. Nothing crazy, but a decent amount, because we don't want to underestimate or overestimate a first stage. It will need a little bit more help than like a Charizard would, which Charizard would probably cruise through most of the game, whereas Charmander, we're just being a little extra careful. We are level 36 already, so we're going to fly over to Celadon. I'm going to heal, and then we can go to Erica's gym, because I think that we just clear this right away. It's an easy training place for training. We don't have a lot of concerns over here. So we're just going to save, and we're just going to start battling, because once we get level 38, we just go straight to Erica. We knock Erica out, and then we get a little bit of extra training on the bike route to get to level like 40-ish. And we can go straight to Coca's gym. Honestly, with Flamethrower, we'll have very little to worry about. Close was saying someone called Malamar on Ozempic when I talk about Mega Malamar, and I mean, they're not wrong. I mean, it definitely is very like meant to be tall and posing and like evil villain. I mean, Megamind vibes, right? Tall, lanky, and creepy. I think it works though. I think it works. Fight me. And then I think we only need like one more battle to get to 38 from here. This might give it to us though. Nope, not quite. Okay, I'm actually just gonna cut this one, because I think I fought a couple of extra trainers I might skip for the next time. Slash is crazy good on these, because their special is, here we go, Flamethrower. Their special is higher than their defense, especially on the Bellsprout line. Okay, there we go. Flamethrower. We got it. Let's do this. Mega Malamar looks like a 90s cartoon villain. And you just know kisses other men. Wild, but not untrue. Oh, it survived by just a sliver. Would you look at that? Mega Drain, we don't need it. In fact, I might just toss that right now, just to keep our inventory from getting too clogged up here. Let's go back to Celadon. And we heal. We already got 4 badges. 40 minutes in, we had some decent training already. We're going to go to Bike Route. And we're going to use a Super Repel and Poke Flute. Good for Malamar. I hope his date with Machamp goes well. That's a hilarious pairing, honestly. Okay, we're going to go for mostly the best experienced trainers at this point, I think. Okay. I do have 1 max potion, so maybe I save that for this battle and then we potion. I mean, flamethrower might be just as good as dig, quite frankly. Yeah, literally about the same. Hey, we have options though. That's all it is. We got options. Let's use the extra max potion. And there's the rare candy. And there's the PP up. And fight this guy. He's really good experience. Will we flamethrower the coughings because we do probably do slightly less? Maybe not. Let me try to flamethrower the next Weezing, actually. There's 40. We might need 42. Literally almost the same. Might as well use flamethrower in that case. Yeah. I'll take these guys because experience is probably pretty good. Ooh, pretty good. All right. Let's just get out of here. I don't want to have to use another potion. Let's go. Let's go to the Safari Zone, and then we can just come right back to Koga. That gives us the badge boost for speed early, which is really nice when we defeat him here in a moment. And that will help us, I believe, against Rival 5. That will be a little bit faster because 65 base speed isn't bad for Charmander, but not as good as I would like it to be. Get over there, bud. Mega King. Oh, not Mega Kangaskhan. Kangaskhan. Talking about too many megas. Kangaskhan is a great encounter over here. Protein. And gold teeth. And our surf. Oop. Give me surf. Okay. And we dig. And we can fly over to Fuchsia. Do 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 do. Annie, Chris, you guys are crazy. That's a wild conversation going on. Okay, let's go ahead and save here. Slash will be plenty good for the psychic types. We don't really want to deal with the Arbok trainers here, unfortunately. They're just not going to be very good for us. Oh, I missed. Gen 1 miss as well. We've had 2 Gen 1 non-crit, like crit misses, as in we didn't get the crit when we were supposed to on Slash. But we've also seen a Gen 1 miss entirely. That's kind of wild. We don't actually... That's a crazy crit. Oh my gosh, we're still alive. That's brutal. PP up, sure. For Body Slam, why not? We're going to keep Body Slam longer. Let's just go ahead and use all of our items now while I'm going to also heal everything we need. Let's full restore. I think this should be fine for this battle, but let's find out. We don't have any specific weaknesses here. He might go for Toxic. All right, level 42 now. Good damage. Great damage at level 42. And it's a 2-shot on Venomoth. Oh, not quite. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, we actually lost. He had a sliver. Maybe 1 HP. That's crazy. Do we need 43 to guarantee the 2-hit? Richard's being crazy over here. We have easy 1-hits on the Venonats. That's great. We might need 43 for the 2-hit, but let's see if it was just a super bad low roll or something. Oh no. Even worse low roll. Yeah, I'm thinking 43 is going to be safer there. We get Toxic. We don't need it though. And we can get Strength already before we even go to Sylph. Oops, I talked to him again. Extra dialogue box. All right. We need HM3 for Surf, for Coles, and also the Strength for Coles. Mega Kangaskhan, MT, and his Charmander are found dead approximately 15 minutes later in the Safari Zone. 15 minutes is generous. I don't think I would make it 15 minutes with a Charmander against Mega Kangaskhan. Crazy Crit sounds like the name of your future podcast, MT. That is why I have no desire to make a podcast. There's great podcasts out there already, and many not great. But hey, Zuber, welcome in. I'm gonna save in a minute. I'm gonna save real quick. Okay, let's clear some Pokemon, some trainers. I'm gonna be ditching Slash here in a moment, so I should actually use up more of this PP. What level do I want to go to? Probably at least 40. Actually, probably higher than that. Probably 50. Because I do want to be level 58 for Giovanni. I could probably use 3 rare candies. Yeah, I think 50 makes sense here. 50 makes sense. Let's aim for level 50. That's actually pretty high, but I think it is a goal that makes sense. Because we're going to need some serious training in here then. Probably more than I'm already doing. Definitely more than I'm already doing. Let's just clear our way to the... probably not the Cubone guy. He's not very good experience. Let's clear our way to the healing room. And then I can have access to a heal. I think that'll be kind of important. Excuse you, Weezings, for surviving. I actually might just grab the... Oh, I don't have the card key yet. But I need the card key first. Let me go get the card key and then I can go back and grab that. I don't actually need it yet. I can toss that. Carbos and calcium, why not? Do 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 do. 50 makes sense. 50 cents. 50 cent. You found the code all along. Let me go ahead and use this protein. And then we can pick up Swords Dance, but we probably won't use it yet because it doesn't make a ton of sense to do that quite yet. Let's get the healing room because I'm going to have to heal some if I am going to be going through so much training. Because, yeah, we need 5 more levels. And while we can do some training in the later gyms, Blaine's gym isn't the greatest experience yield. Sabrina's gym is really hit and miss if you can do well in there, because there's a lot of like Pokemon that can just mess you up a little bit. Slowbros. And I think there's a Kadabra in there. There's a Haunter in there. Like, they can just status you or things can go wrong. So they're not always the greatest places to train. Plus, whenever I'm training in Sabrina's gym, I get turned around and get lost, which isn't great. All right. Fight me. Dig. Bonk. And then Flamethrower was about as much damage as Dig and just faster. So we just do that. Yeah, we're only going to be level 46, I think, after this battle. We got a ways to go. Because I do need to save at least 5 rare candies for the Elite Four. If I go in at level 60, I should get level 63 for before Lance. And if I'm at least level 63, I can use 7 rare candies and get to level 70. And then an 8th rare candy afterward to avoid a level up. Which means that I only have 3 rare candies I can use. If we're doing that before Giovanni. Yeah, that's rough. That's rough. That's rough, buddy. Do, 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 do. Fire spin, no thank you. That's our last level up move, and we do not want it. Do, do, do. Granted, as soon as we get the level we need, we're kind of just already done with the game because we've already gotten 5 badges. Our last 3 badges, besides, I guess the next 2 badges, not Giovanni, are going to be quite straightforward because Blaine doesn't have great damage on us. I guess we go slash here. I guess flamethrower would make more sense. As worse special. Do, 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 do. This guy can actually be a little scary. Should probably be a little bit more cautious of him. Okay, we're fine. Okay, this guy, and then we should go back to the healing room. This might give us 47. 37. We passed 37 a while ago. Nope, not quite. Let's go heal. Shortcut back to the healing room. And we're here. And we heal. I mean, I could try and get more experience out of Koga's gym, but I just don't know if it's really feasible. Just because there are more risky fights. These are easy fights, but we don't get as much experience. Do, 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 do. There's 47. We're getting there. So we need to be level 55 then for Giovanni. If we want to be level... Because that'll put us level 71 for the final battle. Level 70 for Lance is really what I'm aiming for. I think 69 might work, but I think it's a riskier pick than just going up to the next damage rounding. Because if you can go up to like a level that ends in 0, 3, 5, or 8 as well, you get a little bit better rounding on damage. Annie, that's wild. That's Veggie you're talking about. Do, 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 do. I'm joking, I'm joking. Okay. Do, 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 do. This, or 4 we already cleared. It's pretty nice for a number that is nice. Won't deny that. Fight this guy. We're gonna have to clear most of Sylph. That's kind of rough. I think we just do a little bit more on the bike route next time. Honestly, the experience might be a little better over there. Do 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 do. It's nice to get all this training out of the way before we lose Slash, though, because Slash, for training purposes, is great. Do 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 do. This might get us 49, maybe. We're very close to where we need to be. Okay, we already fought you. You're not the Cubone trainer. So you theoretically have better experience yield. Just use up all of our Slash. Do do do. The Y's for you, MT specifically. I like that, Annie. Do do. I got poisoned. Is that the first poison we've seen in the game? Have we been poisoned yet? Do I still have 2 antidotes? Yeah, I do. I still have 2 antidotes. That's crazy. All right, I think that basically clears the entire Silphco. I think we're gonna have to call it there and just move on. We're close enough to 50. Oh, except we really want the next level if we can for the rival. Maybe this guy will get us the level. Back, sorry about that. No worries, new racer. Welcome back. You're all good. Do I get the level? Okay, perfect. Level 50. We should have an easy time against blue at this level. But let's find out. Time to go. Oh, I didn't teach. Hold on. Swords Dance for Lizzie. The Place of Slash. There we go. Save. All right. We have our set. Then this will be the set for the most of the rest of the game. So we're going to Swords Dance. Swords Dance. Body Slam. Ooh. Survived on a sliver. Flamethrower. Flamethrower. Good thing it missed clamp. Even a 50. This is not a guaranteed battle. That's scary. We have plenty of speed. And all that. No problem. Okay, so these next battles would be nice to get us a little bit more experience before we head basically straight to Blaine at this point. Because Sabrina, we might as well wait for like the last chance to... Okay, don't poison me. I just want the one shot. Boom. Boom, and then Body Slam. Off at the speed of light. Get out of here, Team Rocket. I don't know what's going to be on. I don't know if it's a stream or a TV channel. Oops, I knocked out Nidorino probably faster than I should have. Swords Dance here, why not? Swords Dance again, why not? Bite, okay. Slam. Dig. We have 313 attack. As a Charmander, love it. Already over 300 with setup. We're not even fully set up either. And we can dig out of here. See, I didn't catch it. You also said it might be going, if it's going to be on a carrier pigeon at the end of your comment, New Racer. That's great. But yeah, if you do find out, let us know. As Chris said, carrier pigeon is most convenient. But yeah, whatever... If it is appearing anywhere, let us know. We'll find a way to find you if it's out there. We gotta go up one, and then we can go grab a calcium. I think the 2 Carbos was the right call. I also could just grab an iron just for funsies here. So I need to be level 55. Might as well fight a few more guys. Including this guy. I want to fight the... whatchamacallums? The bandits? What are they called? Thieves? Burglars. That's what they're called. The burglar. Okay, so I need to use some calcium, some iron, and then I can pick up this Carbos, and we can use that too. Carbos, yes. Oh, is that? I did use one too many. Oh, that's so sad. Okay, we'll use one less Carbos this next time. I don't know how long ago we ran out of space to use Carbos, but... Oh, wait, I should fight this guy. I should fight this guy. This might give me 53 or so for Blaine, especially if I can fight a couple people in his gym. Okay, one more repel. We still have one to go to power plant, which I think we're going to have to. Actually, that means I can have 4. Right? Yeah, I should be able to have 4 rare candies for... Ooh, that's actually really nice. That means I only need 54. That's very nice. Okay. So we don't have to do any training in Blaine's gym. I think we outspeed anyway. So we don't really need the badge boost. I don't need to heal here. Let's just go straight to Blaine. I should be able to get the levels I need just from the two required trainers in Giovanni's gym, Blaine and Sabrina. I think that should get us to the level we need. Let's go. Do 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 do. All right, we're gonna swords dance. Please don't confuse Ray. Okay. Let's just dig. All right, that knocks out there. I'm gonna set up one more time on this rapid dash, and then dig. And then we can dig here. It might use reflect, which would be bad, but it doesn't. Okay. And we got our TM for Fire Blast, which is very, very good. I need to ditch something and toss this ether. And we can dig out of here because I need to go get the Mimic TM, fight Sabrina, and then make our way to Giovanni. We should be the level we need. Yeah, because that should easily get us 54. Because I have 10 rare candies. We can get 1 in the power plant and 1 in Victory Road. So that will be 12, which is the max before the post game you can get. That's every single rare candy. And should mean that we have 4 to use, 7 then after the first 3 trainers of the Elite Four. So it can be level 70 for Lance, and then not have an accidental level up in the champion battle. That's the plan, at least. Okay. Save again, just in case. I've been seeing you guys discussing what dress suits Nidoqueen. I'm kind of following, but it is just wild. Okay. I do have speed. I think, yeah, Body Slam here. Swords Dance maybe once. Got the X Defend, but that still works out better for us. Body Slam and then Body Slam. Easy. Okay, cool. And we have the special boost, so even if she hit us with something, there's not much damage it would do. Okay. Giovanni. Let's heal real quick. I think we still need Flamethrower and Dig for a while. I don't think we need Mimic until Lance, quite frankly. So I'm going to go with this set for Giovanni. Is 1 Swords Dance enough? It is. Oh, there's 54. Nice. Fight me, random dude. Flamethrower. Nice. Flamethrower. And Flamethrower. Alright. Now let's go. I'm going to go heal real fast. And then we can rare candy up to 58 for Giovanni, because he does scare me a little bit. And then that should put us within striking distance of the level we need for the Elite Four. Okay, so let's go with... I need to get more rare candies. I need to specifically get the one at the power plant here in a second. And I cannot forget. That's everything. Okay. Save. Let's go. I made Annie look up a color. Wait, you didn't know what turquoise was, Annie? I just realized that. Okay, please don't do too much to us. Wait, we can dig. You missed us. Doug Trio. Okay. Try a Swords Dance one more time here. Fury Swipes. Lovely. And then Body Slam. Awesome. And then we should be able to dig. Earthquake doesn't hit us underground because Gen 1. We knock out both of them. Swords Dance is amazing. Do we knock out the right on? We do. Easy peasy. Lovely. Okay. I do not need Fissure. I cannot learn Fissure. Unlike Machoke, that actually was the plan. That's what we actually needed. There's a lot of colors and a lot of overlap and are basically the same shade. That's fair, but I feel like turquoise is one of the... Because I think the equivalent's also teal is very similar. But I feel like turquoise is the one that people know more, but maybe that's just me. Okay, I think we can still set up here. He doesn't have Earthquake yet. Oh! Good gracious. Okay, Swift works better. And let's just flamethrower the execute. Super effective. We have to flamethrower the cloister. Potion. Lovely. Dig the magneton. And then... Oh, body slam the Kadabra. I was getting ahead of myself. And then we dig the Flareon. That's what I was thinking of. That doesn't quite get us 60, so I'm going to have to fight one trainer in Victory Road. So I'm just going to full restore there. Probably actually maybe 2 trainers. No, 1 trainer should work. There's a grass trainer that I'm probably thinking of that's going to be the best here. We're going to slightly miss out on the B tier on this run, but I think B tier might be possible for Charmander in the next one. That I kind of got it sorted out. This is going quite well, though. 2 resets only. Being a little overcautious, I think that we could skip some training. Well, not really, because we still need level 30 for Misty. Did I do any extra training besides that I shouldn't have? I did hit a couple extra battles that I shouldn't have. I still need to go to Power Plant. My goodness. But we kind of just wanted... We want 43 for Koga this time, so we just have to do more of our training for that. It just is a shame that we kind of need a high level 4, specifically Lance's Gyarados. Because otherwise, Charmander hasn't really struggled at all. But just that one Pokemon is enough of an issue. Oh my gosh. Give me to the next floor? Okay. If I only have to open the menu once, it saves me a little bit of time because I'm bad at menuing. Can avoid these trainers. Let's fight the grass trainer specifically. Strength. You could show 2 people the same color, and one would say turquoise and one would say teal, and both honestly could be right at the same time. Absolutely. That's where, like, if you ever have to paint something and you have to go buy, like, a specific color of paint, it's, like, the most, like, frustrating thing in the world. I'm just going to hop off the bike right here while I have the menu open. I'm going to hop back on. Because paint is, like, such specific colors. It's crazy. And you're saying color is subjective. And you can't really be wrong with color unless you're colorblind. Because you look at red and green and say, these are the same. Yeah, that's not ideal, is it? But, do I just be overcautious here? I think I do, right? I'm going to be overcautious. I'm going to do 1 extra battle. Just because I am scared that... Are you going to growl me again? All right, fine, fair. Body slam the Chansey. Slam the Dugong, just in case. Those are 2 easy trainers to remember if we need both of them. Because that might put us closer to where we need to be. Because we specifically need to be at level 63 after Agatha. I think doing both of those trainers puts us in a place where we can actually guarantee that better. I don't want to use my repel because I only have 1 left. And we're so close to the end. Come on. There we go. And we got to go to Power Plant, and then we're ready for Elite Four. Not bad, not bad. Not bad for Charmander. Let's get some full restores, and then we can go to Power Plant. Take me to Cerulean. And let's go. Boop, boop, boop. All right, Power Plant. Here we go. Do, 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 do. Oh, no. Surf and Super Bell. Here we go. No. I believe one of my good friends has that red and green specific kind of color blindness. I know there's multiple different kinds, but I think that's the one. Coles is swearing that there's a kettle that he knows is brown. I don't know. I had shoes that were orange and blue. I mean, they were for specifically like pep bands, so they were like the most hideous shoes in the world. But we had somebody in my group that was colorblind, and he thought that they were purple and green because he just couldn't tell what color they were, and that was also atrocious, but really funny that he was so far off. Okay, we need Fire Blast and we need Mimic. I think everything else, and Rest. Everything else is accounted for. We got 8 rare candies, which is exactly what we need. Oops, save. All right. Okay, so I think we Body Slam here, and then maybe the Dugong will Sleepy? No Bubble Beam. Go to sleep. There it is. It's going to sleep now. Okay, Swords Dance. We're all the way set up. Body Slam. Honestly, I think it's better to go Dig here. We're so set up. Yeah, we're better to go Dig there. We have almost 500 attack. Whenever, because Slowbro, I mean, not Slowbro, Cloyster has about twice as much defense as Special. So if your full damage calculation is more than twice as high for a physical move, it's definitely better to do that. So that was what I was kind of running the numbers in my head for. 61. Can we get to 63? I think so, but I'm not sure. I'm going to Swords Dance once. He's using Dig, so I'll use Dig. Boink. We'll Flamethrower the Hitmons because their special is terrible. And then Dig. Oh, he might survive now. Hello. 2 X defense. I'll just use... Oh, X defend to get on a champ. Wow. Hiker's up to some funny business today. Please tell me I get 63 for Agatha. Please tell me. All right. I probably could... No, I want Dig here. So I think I Swords Dance first turn because he might use Mega Drain. And I think that's enough physical damage. I can just Flamethrower when he's substituting. Oh, we're parried. That's crazy. Body Slam. Oh, we got the crit. Okay. Things are not looking great for us here. Nope. Things did not go super well for us because of the para. Oop. Tried to leave. Bye, Hiker. Annie, are you talking about Chuck? Ooh, the confusion isn't great for us. Oh my gosh. And parrot on the first lick. I don't think this is gonna work. Nope. Medium slow, all the starters. Yeah. All the starters are medium slow, and it's by far the best growth rate you can get. Yeah, there you go. That's fine. Dig. Lick is also fine if you just don't para. Please. Please and thank you. That was another crit? That's crazy. And Toxic, when we have to use Dig, is mean. Does Body Slam KO the Arbok? It does not. So we should have gone for Dig anyway. There we go. We're through. We made it. And we just barely made it to 63. Okay, perfect. So that means we have to fight the Grass Trainer and the one trainer with a Chansey. That gives us the exact stuff we need. Okay, so now we need to use Mimic for Lizzie in the place of Flamethrower. And then Rest in the place of Dig, which feels cursed, but it all makes sense in a moment. And then we need to also rare candy up to 70 here. 70. Okay. Save. Here we go. I think both are medium fast. Pikachu and Eevee. All right. So we need to mimic Ice Beam. We can Swords Dance here. I think we need specifically a, yep. So we need one Hydro Pump miss is what we need here. This is going to be the a little bit of the dice rolling. We need one Hydro Pump miss, because that means that we can get 2 setups of Swords Dance. Hey, there we go. There it is. That went quick. Okay. Mimic. Ice Beam. We survive. Okay. Cool. That's actually perfect. We don't even need to rest here if that's how the math works out. Lovely. Look at that. Go, Charmander, go. Okay. And we can... Would we actually... No, I don't think we would level up at the right timing. So we do need that rare candy to perfect our level up. We need to set up on the Executor here in a second. And then I need to teach Fire Blast in the place of what? In the place of Mimic, I believe. Yeah, in place of Mimic. So we need to get rid of Mimic for Fire Blast. We have Rest, we have Swords Dance, we have Body Slam. Okay. That's the set. That's what works best for Charmander. Let's get her done. So we Fire Blast. Ah, I missed. And that just crit us. That's crazy. If we hit the Fire Blast, it should KO the Sandslash at this level. Oh my gosh, we got the burn. That low rolled though. That's better. Oh my gosh. Body Slam. We survive. Yeah, okay. We survive a Psychic. That's crazy. And then we can rest first turn. It will not use Leash Seed on us because it sees that as not very effective, even though it's a status move, because General AI is a little silly. So we can Swords Dance. I'll try one more Swords Dance here, because that does... Whoa, there's the crit. That does boost our defense, too, because of the badge boosting. So it means we take less damage, except for crits. Swords Dance. Okay, we're all the way set up. And we can rest one more time. Oh my gosh, another crit. Executor, you're not supposed to be able to crit that much in Gen 1. Your speed is not good. Whatever. You should just go down to one shot now. Body Slam, Body Slam. Crit, bodies. Oh no! Okay, I don't know how the math works out on this one. I think Fire Blast is pretty good, though. Yeah, Fire Blast will work. And then Body Slam the Flareon. There we go! 1 hour, 20 minutes, and 6 seconds for the first run. Very solid. So that's how it all will work out. That's the breakdown. Let's get the first run details here. We'll do one more run, and I'm going to fully lock in and see if we can get a B tier finish for Charmander. That'd be really solid. Really, really solid. Because, I mean, I'm going to have to shave off 10 minutes. Not impossible. Not impossible by any means. So that's 1 hour, 20 minutes, 6 seconds of real time, 4 hours, 57 minutes of game time, 6 resets at level 71 for Charmander. Let's go ahead and pull up the tier list. Because where would that put us for this run? This run would be just barely into the D tier. Top of the D tier for Charmander for the first run. Whew, we have a lot to clean up. MT, I gotta call him an Executor. He said, try me. That is the ultimate punishment. The forbidden punishment. Burning P is crazy. I think that I give one less carbos and I give one more calcium. So 2 protein, 2 calcium, 1 carbos for this next one. Another 10 memberships from Brad. Thank you, Brad. That's amazingly kind of you. Thank you, thank you. Put some more W Brads and some hearts in the chat for that donation. That's amazing. Chris, I don't know where that could be bragging rights. W. Brad, absolutely. Incredible. Incredible, Brad. Okay, so with this new tier list, the target for B tier is an hour and 10. Sub 110 time, which is pretty rough. I'm tempted to even make the A tier even more slim, but that feels crazy to do because right now it's basically 6 minutes between each tier. Sub 52 is PP up tier, the perfect Pokemon tier. Under 58 minutes is S, 104 is A, and then 110 is B. Then from there, 120 is C, 140 is D, under 2 hours is E, over 2 hours is F. I think we can definitely get out of the D tier. I really think we could do B tier, but it's going to take a crazy good run. We did get a few resets. Okay, so what did we learn, just to recap from my own playthrough here? So we need to get level 30 for Misty as quickly as possible. We could do less training in Mount Moon, do more training in not by much though, frankly. Do I cut any training? I cut the one rocket for the ether. We did not need the ether. I just pick up Mega Punch and go. There's no reason to get that ether. From there, what else do I cut? Do I cut anything else from the early game? I don't think so. Maybe the one other rocket on the way out on the last section of Mount Moon. The one that's like a spinner. I don't think he's actually a spinner in he's obviously not a spinner. There's not really spinners in Gen 1. Gen 3, he's a spinner. I'll skip 2 rockets in Mount Moon. That'll speed us up in Mount Moon. And then I could just do one extra battle in... What would be a really good battle? There's not a great one, but there's a few options I can add later on that give us better experience yields. Paris PP tier for sure is crazy. Yeah, we changed the times to redistribute. We have a new tier, Coles. We have a E tier now. So that redistributed how all of the tiers are decided. So B tier, yeah, is now under 110 instead of under 115. But that's just because the speedruns have been getting quite good. And I want to be able to make more tiers, which means that they're going to be just more specific times, like smaller time frames. My dreams of A tier Magneton are over. Yeah, it has to be under an hour and 4. And I'm tempted to even take that down to an hour and 2, hour and 3. Gyarados kind of got screwed over because I forgot strength and gained an extra like minute and a half probably on that playthrough just because I had to go back and pick up strength from Fuchsia when I was already in Victory Road. So that was a brutal time loss and it deserves to be A tier. It needs probably another replay just to actually get the correct time, which is the reason that's where I put the cutoff at 104 for A tier. It feels natural. But yeah, so if we cut those 2 rockets, I can add another trainer in Vermilion or SSN or on Route 25 that are better experience yields. Probably do 1 battle instead of 2. That would be better. What else besides that? Erica's fine as long as I can get level 38, which I can if I fight the Muck and Grimer trainer on Route 8 on the way to Celadon for the first time, and clear the Pokemon Tower, no, Mansion, before going to her gym and then training there. From there, I think we need 43, so we fight a couple extra battles on Bike Route, and then those are honestly easier battles probably than Sylph, and then we get to 50 in Sylph before the rival. We fight all 3 of the super nerds in the mansion. That gets us enough levels to get basically exactly where we need. I could probably drop one of those trainers. I'll probably drop the first. No, I'll drop the last of those trainers. He's probably the worst experience out of the 3 in Mansion. So I'll fight the first 2 super nerds or scientists, whatever they are, in the Mansion. because we have enough experience with in Giovanni's gym, we had one extra trainer. We're talking like very specifics now because Charmander is actually quite good besides for Lance. We just prep as fast as we can for Lance. Because if we get to, yeah, Giovanni, we use our candies. We fight the rival on Route 22. That puts us where we can only have to fight the grass type last in Victory Road as well as the one with the Chansey. That puts this to the exact experience we need to get level 63 right before Lance to get us to 70, which gives us the best chance at one-shotting the Dragonairs. Lower level, we don't really one-shot the Dragonairs. And then 71 for the champion battle, which should give us a one-shot, especially if we use an extra calcium on Charmander. Okay. I think that's where we're at. I think that's what we do. Under an hour and 10, I'm going to have to really lock in. But I think we can do it. That is the goal. Let's make it happen. All right. Resetting everything here. Okay. Ooh, this is gonna be a tough one. Colton was asking if Cole should dream of S tier for Magneton, and he said, "I'm delusional, yes, but not stupid." I mean, yeah, it's. I don't think that Magneton can ever really make it into B tier even now, unfortunately. It's 4 a.m. I know it's these streams are quite late for you, Coles. All right. Oh, I need to up select B, clear save data. There we go. Okay. So now we're going to be getting under an hour 10 as the goal. Mag got S tier in Gen 3 OU. I think that's achievement enough. That's fair. That's fair. It's a very good Pokemon. It just has a very bad matchup, unfortunately, for Pokemon Yellow and in Gen 1 in general. All right. 3, 2, 1, go. Second attempt. Let's do this. I'm going to try to cut every single second I can. We really need a clean playthrough to make B tier. B tier, though, for a first stage starter, very, very solid. Very good. I'm going to be turboing through as much of the dialogue as possible as I then take an extra step. Oops, whatever. Maybe that gives us the luck in the Eevee battle. That little like extra couple of frames. Okay, we're going to growl first turn to give us more turns of scratch. And then it needs to tail whip at the end. Please do not tackle again. Oh my gosh, we might be fine still. Yes, okay, good, we're through. That did give us the luck we needed. That little sidestep. That was all strategy. That was all we needed. Okay. Now I just take the opportunity to get a little bit of training done here. Because while it is not the most efficient training in the world, it does get us closer to what we need for the forest, and it's already going to be here anyway. So we might as well just take advantage of these encounters. Ooh, this Rattata might be a little tough for us to beat. We're fine. Okay, cool. I'm going to heal real fast. I could probably grab the potion. It might be a little bit faster to do so, but I don't think it's a huge deal. Tail whip, lovely. There's level 8. Okay, awesome. That's actually all we needed. Maybe we can get a completely clean Route 1 on the way back. That'd be awesome. That's crazy. The biggest Gen 1 competitive player called Magneton the most boring Pokemon in Gen 1 comp. I mean, is Gen 1 comp really all that complex in general? I don't know. That feels like Magneton's a perfectly good Gen 1 Pokemon. I don't see why you'd call it boring by any means. We didn't get poisoned at all, but I'm not going to assume that means that we're not likely to. But empty is the best. That's so funny. Alright, fight this guy, and that gives us Ember, and then we can go fight the other lass very easily. Good, keep using string shot and failing. Never mind. Growl once, just for good measure. I don't know if that actually is changing its damage very much. There we go. Lovely. We're just going to Ember the Metapod, just get out of the way. Awesome, that was very clean. Oh, I didn't mean to growl. Scratch. That's what I meant to do. I'm going to actually rearrange those just so I don't make that mistake again. There we go. Burn. Go. Okay. Caterpie. Give me a Pidgey, please. Oh, hello. Alright, fight me. Do. Big Yellow, is that the name of the comp player? I'm not familiar. I don't watch a ton of competitive. I'm really old school when I play. I play a lot of the 2D games, and I don't really play a ton of like Showdown or anything like that. Am I still not going to get a Pidgey? That's crazy. That's 13, by the way, already. No Pidgey. Pidgey? Pidgey? That Caterpie. That's crazy we're not getting a Pidgey. Nidoran. Still no Pidgey. What the heck is going on with Pidgeys? Are they endangered? I'm scared I'm not going to be able to get the Spearow, but we might just have to try. No Pidgey luck. We're just moving on. We can try to get the Spearow. Ooh, woo. Almost had a problem there. Okay, Brock. I'm not going to waste my time looking for a Pidgey. We're just going to move. Pidgey list run. I need a flyer for sure. We ain't doing it without a flyer. Ooh, we got the burns. Look at that. That actually means that we got less damage from Geodude. That's amazing. Haha. Okay. Oh, I attacked into the bite. I didn't mean to do that. I made the opposite mistake. Burned. Nice. Bye. We don't care. Get out of here. We didn't even need Bide. I'm going to teach it anyway because it is a good fail-safe and we can just get it out of our inventory. I should heal real fast and we can go fight those other trainers. Save just in case. Let's go. This song slaps hard. Absolutely. Leader now. Okay. Leader. The gym leader in Gen 3, the Fire Red soundtrack. That's what that is. I love the gym leader battle music. It's always so good. Gen 5 music is also very good. Potion. Yeah, we're going to be a decent level when we get over here to the Pidgeys, hopefully. Rule number 4 is useless. In the description. Rex Raptor. Is that what you mean? In my description? What rule is that specifically? I don't actually remember. It's been a long time since I wrote that. Give me Pidgey. Pidgey? Or Spearow, I mean. Not Pidgey. Oh yeah, they're higher level too, so that actually should work. Oh, nice. Okay. Oh, double team claws? Well, we have a TM for double team available in every single run, and most Pokemon learn it. So it definitely does change a lot. Double team in Gen 1 is very good. Yeah, like, actually it does change significantly, like, for some Pokemon. Oh, until level... Oh, I think I understand. Saying it's not available until level 100. Yeah. That's probably a little bit hyperbole. Is that what that's called? When it's like, I don't think any Pokemon's going to make it to level 100. But, because Zubat didn't. I wrote that before I did any of these runs. And there was a chance that something like Zubat really did get to level 100. I don't think anything's going to get to level 100, though. In my current style of play. I think everything's a lot cleaner than it used to be. TM1. Okay, so we can... Oop. Double team is so good, though. It's what makes Pikachu just not absolute trash. Because it gets it by level up, and I do allow that. In the place of Growl. I'll fight this guy. He's also another one I might have been able to cut, but since I was cutting all the other ones, I'll just fight him. Because at least he's pretty straightforward. Okay. Going to bed. Colton, have a fantastic night. You have 5 races? Yeah, get some rest. That's intense, man. Best of luck. Stay safe out there. I'll probably potion before this first battle. Just because I do think that it's a little riskier. I don't think the Team Rocket one's too bad. Actually going to switch that to here. Oh. Oh. Just hit the Mega Punch. Come on. Level 19. Ooh. Burn is nice. That's nice. Okay. Dome Fossil. And then Potion. Mega Punch. Wrap. Ember. There we go. Mega Punch. I think it just barely survives as well. I could just be using Ember probably a couple of times on those anyway. There's the poison. It happened again, finally. Yeah, that's actually perfect. Perfect level 20. We did already cut like 4 minutes from the run. Just in cleaning up that early game. And we have a Spearow this time instead of Pidgey. It is quite late. Yeah, it is getting very late. These Wednesday night streams might be a little later because Veggie's at work until like 10 p.m. here. Which is pretty brutal. But also she's a night owl anyway. If she's just left to her own devices, she'd be awake until 2 a.m. So maybe it's not as big an issue for her. Okay, I'm just going to switch to Ember, I guess. Oh, hello. Excuse you, Eevee. Okay. I was about to say, if you give me a reset, so help me. It's 10:28 in the Shire. Ayo, same night owl club, says Annie. I don't foresee this going more than another hour, though, at least, if you guys are worried about that. It won't be that much later, I don't think, because, I mean, Charmander is proving to be incredible. I am very confident that Charmander is going to actually put in a pretty good performance with what we got so far. Stay for at least another 30 minutes. You might catch the end then, Chris. You might be pretty close to the end. No rage. We don't need rage. Ember. Get your butt out of here. Mega Punch the Zubat so we can one-shot it. And we crit it on top of that. How weak for the first 2 days of school I did all-nighters. That is intense. Mega Punch. Mega Punch is slightly more damage. Less accurate, though. So that's not the best thing. Trying to balance out my PP usage so I don't run out of moves. I have a lot of scratch still. I could probably scratch here. Speaking of which, because I want to at least have some scratches, some embers for the Geodude coming up. Give me another Charmander. I won't nickname this one either. We can potion real fast because this guy is a little bit of a problem. Not the forbidden term. Do 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 do. All right, Hiker's out the way. Elixir achieved. Fight me. Mega Punch. Into Scratch. Mega Punch. Mega Punch. Oh no. So many failed Mega Punches. I think Scratch should still finish from there. I'm just going to potion twice. No sense in trying to skimp a heal right there. I think we would have needed it. And that should... Okay, level 24. That should be perfect for this last battle. We don't have to really worry about the ether here either. We had actually too many PP restoring items last time, so we can not worry too much about getting this ether because we could use an elixir. We usually have like a lot of high PP moves. Even Flamethrower's got 15. It's pretty decent. The lowest we deal with the entire run is Fire Blast. That's only for one battle. Literally just the champion battle. Annie, that's wild. You didn't even have to say it. You don't even have to say it, and I already know what you're saying. Okay. We need to head to Vermilion and get up to level 30 right fast. Right now. Okay. 15 minutes is not bad at all for where we're at with Charmander. We were, I think, almost at 15 minutes when we first got out of Mount Moon the first time. Not even Rock Tunnel. I'm just going to potion and we're just going to keep on keeping on. I'm a little lower on potions, so I might grab a couple of super potions. Because they had plenty of money. Oops. We had plenty of money last time because of the extra training that I think I can afford to grab them. And it can make a big difference for just consistency. Please don't miss. Okay. Oh, I didn't teach dig yet. Oops. It's time to battle. Time to duel. Okay, let's teach dig before I forget. In place abide. Excellent. Okay. Buy super potions. Let's just get 3. And repels. Let's just get 3. Excellent. Let's go. Time to doo-doo. Oh no, the doo-doo. I think that I should just super potion here. Do. Okay, dig is going to be actually... What did I have dig last time? I think I had it like this. Mega Punch probably. Oh, it does not. Oh, it's resisted. Of course it doesn't. Does dig? Not quite. Not quite. Scratch. This was actually a risky battle to take right now because I don't one-shot. There we go. Unless I crit. We got the ether. Didn't really even need it, but really what I needed was the experience. Oh, I did actually use one ether here on the ship. So actually that might be the ether I need. I forgot I used the one. Because of dig. Dig does not have very many uses. Let's just go Mega Punch because this guy can't really do a ton to us. Oh, actually, he can use an extra withdraw is what he can do. Okay, let's just fight this guy. I think he has a hit my chop, yeah. Chop, not really a huge concern. Burn, awesome. Use the last potion there, and then we can have a super potion for here in a moment. Knock out the Growlithe, and knock out the Growlithe. Nope, wrong room. This guy. Oh, I'm going to be one dig short, I think, because I think it's a second Nidoran, yep. Oh, well. We're about to ditch Mega Punch anyway. And then I can use that Ether on Dig. And we're about to get rid of Mega Punch, so I'm going to try to use that here in this battle. I can just Pidgey. Oop. And that gets me extra damage because I was trying to use a move that was not ideal. Love that. Fight all the trainers. Alright, that's... Oop. Body Slam. Siege Body Slam in the place of Mega Punch. And here... Because I do need... Yeah, I do need a Super Potion. Just for good measure. I could have done it after this battle. I don't think I take any damage here, though. And then we can grab the rare candy and then fight her as well. Body Slam, the Jigglypuff, then Ember. I did take a little bit of damage. Shouldn't be an issue because we can just go into this battle. And then I think we still need to go up to the upper deck and fight the guys up there, which is wild. Dig against the Eevee, because it does the most, but not quite enough. Oop, ew, I looked in the trash. Didn't mean to do that. Shouldn't have looked. As I said, okay. Let's go up to the upper deck. There is another room that has some trainers, I believe, but this guy is at least pretty easy to deal with. I don't know about if we need the next guy, but maybe we still do. Yeah, we need most of the trainers on the SS Hand to get where we need to be on level. That's unfortunate. 2 Body Slams takes care of him. Oh, that's crazy. Still not quite enough. I believe it's... Nope. That's the 4th room. 5th room. 6th room. Nope. Which room is it? 2nd room. This one. Ooh. We're a little low on our damage there. There's Slash. I'll play some Scratch. Slash. And I'm going to switch this actually to the first slot. Slash. Let's get to Misty. Let's get to Misty. We're the level we need now. Charmander is a silly guy. Absolutely. Charmander's just a silly guy. I really like the follower sprite for this one because I feel like it just encapsulates the silliness. And I love it. His manners are adorable. The Manders is adorable. Absolutely. I mean, even from the first appearance in the anime, like, he just really earned the love. Just such a cutie. If they ever make a regional version of the Kanto starters, they better give a Jolly Fire Fairy version of the Charizard line. That'd be cool. I'd be down for that. Okay. So as long as we don't take it damage here against this Goldeen, which we don't think we should. Slash is in the first slot now. This should be guaranteed outside of a full Gen 1 miss, which, I mean, I might be cursing myself. Because that's guaranteed. And then this was a 2-hit. X defend, we didn't even take damage. Look at that. Amazing. Okay. We can get our bike. Lovely. And, oop. Okay, let's go ahead and teach cut to this Charmander. And then bicycle. And then cut. And then we go back to Surge. It was a total pushover as per usual. I didn't put this up to the first slot, but I should have. Nope, boop, 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 boop. Eh. Okay. And he should be easy. Let's see if he is as easy as I expect. There's the dig. And we can literally just even body slam. Growl. Okay, Surge. Good job throwing that one. Okay. Easy peasy. Let's get Squirtle. And that's all of our HM pals. Let's get back to there we go. There we go. And we can just get the frick out of here. Okay, this was guaranteed, so we should be absolutely fine to just cruise through here. And I'll save once we get to Rock Tunnel. I think we're doing a lot better than last time. I think we're maybe about 5 or 6 minutes ahead of where we were in the first run at this point, which is good because we need to take off 10 minutes of the entire run, which means that we're right on target. And there we go, level 32. Got Slash, which is incredible. Okay, let's save, and then we can make our way through the cave. Ooh, the crit Bone Club hurts. Oh no. And then you disable my Slash. Okay, I crit the body slam though. Oh my gosh, do I have another super potion? I do. Woohoo! That's crazy. Annie was saying either the regional Charmander is more aggressive and they mellow out, or it's just a regional Charmeleon and Charizard, but they stay happy. Oh, that'd be funny to reverse Charmander being the edgy one, and then Charmeleon being like super cute and cuddly. Like, that'd be a fun switch up. Oh, I ran out of my repel a little early this time. Perfect. Perfect. Okay. Excellent. Good knockout. Good knockout. And then maybe he just self-destructs to make things easy for us. Hey, he does! I called it, literally. That's amazing. I did not expect that to actually work. Incredible. Not bad at all. Not bad, not bad. I used fewer digs this time, which actually means I think we're going to have plenty for these next two trainers that I would like to fight. Repel's gone. Okay, we got to fight this guy. He's easier than the girl with the Clefairies. She can put you to sleep and just draw out the battle and be annoying. This guy is usually just 2 one-shots, so much easier. Does anyone else wonder if Lieutenant Surge committed war crimes and what war crime would Surge absolutely commit? That's a crazy question. He definitely gives off the vibe of like just not being a very good guy. I know he's kind of meant to be a villain in the anime, but he definitely comes off as really arrogant. but like that's kind of his vibe. And then he just fails so miserably most of the time in a Gen 1 run. I mean, either way, in red and blue or in yellow, like he's just not very good. Okay, PP up, and then we can get another one over here. We just use them on dig, just so we have more of those. Get out of here, Raticate. Get out of here, Zubat. And Rocket Hideout. I still think we complete this whole thing because it does seem to make sense that we want as much, like as many vitamins as we can handle. I love the spinning Charmander, by the way. I didn't pay attention to that last time. He's so cute. Okay. Whee! And over here. I don't want to go to school tomorrow. Can someone break my kneecap? I don't think that's a good way to get out of school. I think there's better ways. You just have to know a doctor that can give you a doctor's note, right? It does hurt the crit of the Mega Kick, but he's paid a quarter. Okay, and there's the rare candy. Let's dig out of here. And might as well heal at this point because we're right here. I'll go to school for you if you work for me. I mean, that's the trade-off, right? Work is just even worse than school. Okay. We can sell those. We can sell Bubble Beam. We can sell Thunderbolts. We can sell TM7. We can sell TM10. We can sell this HP up. We can sell TM2. I think that's everything. Oop, bye. And we need 11 super repels. And then we need 2 Pokédolls. And we need 1 drink of some kind, some beverage. And then we need to buy, oop, wrong guy. Buy 2 proteins, 1 carbos, and 2 calciums. This time, okay. That hopefully means we can use the carbos from the mansion. That would be the goal here. Okay. And we have everything. Let's go ahead and use these PP ups, by the way. Dig. Dig. Okay. And we are out of here. Let's skedaddle. Okay, with that, we can head over to get Fly. Oop. And then we can teach Fly, Spearow, and then we can fly on Spearow to go back to Celadon and open up Saffron, and then Pokemon Tower. I had an internship, and holy shit, it's a billion times better than school. I mean, it's fair. It depends very much on what you do, right? It's actually fun, like really fun. What kind of internship was it, Annie? You had a hotel IT job, where, which is good because it's an IT job, and I'm the IT gal. I'm the it gal. I love that. You are the it gal, Annie. Okay. Slash. Oh, actually, that one shot's nice. I didn't know if that would be better than Ember, but it definitely is. Super Repel in that spot. Okay. Dig. Dig. And there's the elixir. I'll still get this HP up because we survived on one last playthrough in some battle, and that would have been the difference. On low HP Pokemon, it can be worth just to grab that one. There's a few others laying around. I might even grab one in Sylph if I really want to, but usually they're not really worth. Okay, rare candy there. And this battle here. Pokédoll, and out of here. Let's go, Team Rockets. Fight me. I do not fear your power. Dig. Dig. Okay, that was rude. That was very rude. I think Body Slam just knocks out anyway. Slash would have been better, but you know. And whoop, I missed him. Ran right past him. There we go. And we fly. Back to Celadon. Time for Erica's gym. 33 minutes. We're already headed to Erica. That's a very early Erica. I often put her off so long that I forget about her. Give me Flamethrower, and then I will be a happy camper. I'm going to save here because it's been a little while. Let's go. Chris said, I fell off a truck at my job the other day, and my boss laughed after I messed up my back. Oh, man, I'm sorry, Chris. Like, genuinely hurting your back is rough as an adult person. As a kid, you don't really think about that being a problem in life, but man, it's way more a problem in life than anything I was worried about as a kid. Fortunately, it's not just the job, but also the people. Yeah, the people really is what suck, right? Like, if you have really good people around you, even a bad job is kind of awesome. But, like, if you have, like, really crappy coworkers, it doesn't make you want to do, like, you know, any real work of any kind. It just is miserable being there. People at your job are rather good. That's very nice to hear, Annie. Okay. I think I could have maybe even just fought this one trainer instead of the other one, where it would maybe have been enough. That's if I level up right now. No, I don't think. I think I did need to get both of these. Oops, not quite a knockout. There we go. Flamethrower, yes. Flamethrower in place of Ember. Very nice. Flamethrower. I mean, I'll save just in case, but this should be easy. I've left decent jobs because of other people. Yeah, absolutely. That makes or breaks something, right? Like, I've worked... where I work now, the people are pretty cool, but also the job is really chill, which is nice. And not stressful. I've worked a place where the job was much more stressful, but, like, the people were amazing, and that totally made up for it. Yeah, just being in Texas means that your weather is going to be crazy, it seems like. Use a repel, use a Pokeflute. And we can get through here. Any reason not to feel lonely? Hey, Coles, I'm glad that we help you not feel lonely. Even if we're a little crazy sometimes, I'm glad that we can be there for you. No one ever needs to feel lonely, especially Coles, somebody like you that has been such a fun time to have in the chat. It's nice to have people just to hang out with and chat with sometimes. Ah! I got poisoned! Not the poison! Ooh, the crit. Nice. Okay, we're going to have to use a full restore here. Oop. There we go. There's the rare candy. So I'm going to be 43 for Koga. So I'm going to take a couple extra battles here. Slash. Why not? 40, because I want to be 43. I was only 42 in the middle of that battle. And it seemed like 43 might be a better shot at guaranteeing the 2-shot on Venomoth, which will be a big deal. Plus the experience on these guys, for the most part, is pretty good. There's the PP up. I did PP up Body Slam before, and I might still do that, but then again, Slash is the go-to. I might just actually... Even though we're going to replace Slash, I might say that's actually better. If I have to be with the same coworkers for 8 hours a day, then they can at least not be toxic. 100%. Toxic coworkers, absolutely not worth it. They're just going to make things worse in the long run. Brad, your job is toxic? I'm sorry. It's really a rough time. Yeah, what do you do for work, Brad? You don't have to be specific if you don't feel. Do. Good knockouts there. I don't even fight this guy. Although I maybe should have healed because he's decently strong. Nope, we're fine. 42. That means I should definitely get 43 for Koga. Very nice. Let's go. Level 42 already. We can go to the Safari Zone to get some more vitamins before we go into the next battles. That is a good dad joke. You work with strong acid. That's why your workplace is toxic. You're chrome plated for airplane parts. Oh, that's really cool. Very cool. My dad actually worked at a, I mean, he was more on the finance side. But he did work for a manufacturing plant out here for airplane parts. I think he was inspired to do that because my uncle's a pilot. He has a private pilot's license. Cool. Okay, I can toss that. And then we can just dig out of here. Making sure I have everything, and then we can fly. Oh, no, I should heal here. Because I'd rather come back here than to Fuchsia in a bit. Because no reason to fly back there. Although, not really a reason to fly back here either, but whatever. Save. Okay. Also, because I'm 16 now, I could get a summer job and a driver's license. I'm odd. Some people really like to get out of the house, you know, get a driver's license, go get a job. Some people are more homebodies, and that's totally cool. Either way, Coles. Cole's acting old, but you never experienced pre 9/11. That is wild, but also true. 43, perfect. That's exactly what I wanted. Okay, save. 0 resets. Let's see if we can keep that up. Because we got flamethrower. Flamethrower. This should be easily guaranteed now that we're even higher level than the first playthrough. X attack. Double team. Double team. Rude. Okay, 2 hit. Nice. That's exactly what I needed. 2 hit. No damage at all from Koga's battle. That's crazy. Very easy this time. Let's go get strength while we're here. Use HM3 Surf for Squirtle, and then Strength for Squirtle. That might have done a little funny on OBS there for a second. Hopefully you guys are still connected. I just got a little pop-up that something went funny. Okay, Sylph. Coles was saying I'm also chronically tired. Probably have a short-term memory, and my back is killing me like 87% of the time. I might not be old, but physically I'm already 1 foot in the grave. Not even close, Coles. You should be kinder to yourself and just do the best you can. You'll bounce back a lot faster now than you will later, frankly. But, yeah. As a certified old person now, being in my 30s, I guess, that's what a lot of kids consider old, huh? Yeah, let's just go through and open up the healing room. Slash. Oh, did I just Gen 1 miss Slash? Nice. Slash is just so good that it just is just as good as using a super effective move. Let's go get more vitamins. And dig. And dig. Fantastic. Okay, that floor is actually cleared now. Yeah, let's let's get to the healing room, because I do think that we're going to need it pretty soon. Something's going to happen, and we're going to need it. Dig. Slash. 45. Nice. Dig. Slash. Just trying to not run out of any move specifically. And this guy is the last thing preventing us from opening doors. Let's go open the doors. Chex quest? I'm actually also not familiar, Annie. Let's go get source dance before I forget. Ah! No more room for items. Let's use some more vitamins. Attack. Special. And we can toss that. Okay, now we have lots more space. Alright. Let's just fight this guy. Coles actually knows Check's quest. I don't. I'm revoking your old card. Hey, I'm old enough to have the old card. I'm just not familiar. There's many like references I just don't get, because I feel like my childhood was not very eventful, and I did not get exposed to a lot of things. I was the oldest in my family, and I just stayed inside playing Pokemon all the time. So, you know, it was life. It's a serial-themed Dooms clone about slime aliens inviting a world populated by Chex people. Yeah, I've never heard of this. Got another potion. Only the strongest potions. Alright, so we're not very close to 50, but we can just start getting some experience here. We're still going to need to probably clear most of this entire building. I am assuming. You came free with boxes of Chex cereal? See, I actually got a copy of Roller Coaster Tycoon free in a box of Captain Crunch or something. Or no, Lucky Charms maybe? That was what I got in a box of cereal. And then there was also some sort of weird... There was one for Captain Crunch, but it was like a weird Crunchberry PC game that was specifically like basically all just advertising Captain Crunch. But it was actually a really fun PC game where you like train up Crunchberries to like do different things, which was kind of fun. I don't know if anybody knows what that is. I don't even know what it's called. But that was what I got in my boxes of cereal. You're funny, Chris. I had to explain what Mr. Ed is to people old. That's old. I do know what Mr. Ed is, though, surprisingly. I know that reference. I think I skipped somebody on the 5th floor. Now that I'm realizing. Can't be that far off of where we need to be, because we are 48 and some. I'm going to go ahead and actually open this and grab this HP up. Just because we are right here. We got another single point of HP. One single digit. And he knows it too. We're all old. Do I get my old card back? Wow, still 48. I did not expect that. Oh, here we go. Floor 5. I didn't fight this guy. Also, what are these crowns Annie and I have? Chris, it's a new like chat goal thing that just I didn't even have to enable it. It's just YouTube now adds them on all streams, I think. Where the people that chat the most or donate the most, I think, get crowns. I don't know exactly how it works, but it's only been the last few weeks that it started happening, so. It is new. You're not crazy. But, I mean, you might also be crazy, but they are new. Flamethrower, the Machop, because it has bad special, and slash the Drowsy. Okay, I'm going to fight this guy. I think that probably gives us what we need. Just this one last Electrode. No, still not. Wow. Okay. We'll fight this guy. He has a lot, and it's probably overkill, but just gonna flamethrower everything. Still no level 50? Man, that's crazy. Okay, fight me then, this guy. I was about to say, I'm pretty sure I am crazy. Maybe a little bit, but in like the fun way, right? Okay, level 50. Finally. Let's go heal, and then we can head to blue. Oh, I didn't even fight this guy. What? Okay, I can skip one of the guys from Mansion then, I think. Or at least I just one-shot both of his Pokemon, so we can just continue on here. Save. And we go. Oh, I didn't teach Swords Dance. Maybe I don't need it. Ah, the Sand Attack is going to actually be the thing that does me in, isn't it? Okay. Okay, that's a reset. Okay, let me see. Oh, no, that's HM3, TM3. Swords Dance. Charmander in place of Slash. Got all our training out the way. Save. Okay. And we can reorder our moves to be back in the right way. Swords Dance. Flamethrower. Crit. Oh, nice. Okay. I think Flamethrower is still better here, technically. Especially if it uses Withdraw. My goodness. Okay. Now we should have an easy rest of this battle. Do-do-do-do-do. Dig. Okay. Let's go. Next potion, and we fly. Doo-doo. Isn't all crazy fun crazy? I don't know. There's definitely some not fun crazy, right? Oop. I didn't mean to body slam, but you know what? That works. Then we can dig the Arbok. Body slam the Meowth. And Giovanni. Do 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 do. Swords Dance against Nidorino. And then we just dig. I think that we're so over leveled. One Swords Dance should be more than enough for what we need here. No, he has a point. There you go. Politicians are bad crazy. That's true. There is such thing as bad crazy. Okay. Yeah. Blaine. Heal up, because we're gonna have to. Whoop, we're gonna have to. I was facing the wrong way. We're gonna have to train up a little bit in the mansion. I think only one battle though. Yeah, we should only need one battle. I think we can actually use 2 Carboses this time. I don't understand that, but whatever. That's interesting. Let's get the iron too while we're here. So I'm not going to fight you. I'm going to fight this guy. He's easier. Gives good experience with 2 Pokemon rather than an unevolved Pokemon. Let's use calcium and iron. And we can... We have a hyper potion and a full restore still. Paralyze here we can toss. We don't need that anymore. Cool. Let's go to Carbos. Let's use this. Oh, just... I think exactly... We had exactly enough Carboses, actually. That's great. Yeah, we should be fine here. Oh. We only need to get to 54. We're already 52, and we're going to have 2 gym leaders and a... just double check. Okay. 2 gym leaders and 2 regular gym trainers. I think we're fine, actually. I used 2 digs, but that shouldn't matter. Ah. And let's just get to Blaine. We might not be under an hour, but I think we may be able to make this under an hour and 10. I mean, we're definitely not going to be under an hour, but we might still get an hour and 10. Okay. Okay. Dig a hole. Dig. Ah! Did we Gen 1 miss? We got through the confusion. We Gen 1 missed. It doesn't matter, though, I don't think. Nice! 1 Swords Dance is actually enough. That was kind of testing the waters, but it works. Alright, and that did give us Fire Blast, was what we need. Let's heal here. Gribby Talk says the green flag, says Chris. Brad with the I don't suffer from insanity. I enjoy every moment of it. Classic. Love it. Give me Mimic. And Sabrina time. Save before Sabrina, just in case. Cole says, I may not be a 90s kid, but I still was depressed by the death of Mufasa off a portable DVD player. You're one of us. I was devastated for like days after I first saw that as a very small child. Like, and what's funny, when I first understood it, I mean, because I actually watched it many times as like an infant. Because, well, what year was that? I wouldn't have been an infant, but I would have been little. But my mom remembers when I finally understood fully what happened. And then I was broken. Oh, I don't need to save there. I was broken once I fully understood. But it took like a few times for me to understand it because I was like small enough. But that was when it very first came out. Disney has fallen. Back in the 90s, they made amazing 2D animated movies. In the early 2000s, they made amazing stuff like WALL-E. I mean, you're not wrong, Annie. But that is a kind of a wild statement. It's true, but wild. I have lots of heals, so I can just not go all the way back and heal to the Pokemon Center. I can just grab a Hyper Potion. Okay, I don't think I need any of this, but I do need to use 4 rare candies to guarantee that this is an easy battle as much as possible. Save that. Go. 58. Okay, I think we're right where we want to be as long as we... Yeah. We get what we want there. Okay. Amazing. Oh, we get the crit. Oh, okay. Well, we still got it. Okay. We're still in this. I think we have guaranteed knockouts on everything. As long as we don't crit, maybe? On Rhydon. We're good. Okay. Aladdin definitely is a fantastic Disney movie. My mom didn't care for the music very much. I think she was bothered by the voice of Aladdin, like the singing voice. That she didn't think it was very good. But the movie itself is amazing. Let's see. We need to go get the other, what do you call it? Rare candy. I might as well do that now while I'm thinking about it. Do 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 do. More and more rare candy. Give me the candies. Lamp Before Time? Absolutely. Then they became musicals. I don't know if the later ones continued to be like sing-along type musical things. The first like 2 weren't, or a few. But then there were some that were like that. I don't even remember fully. Little Mermaid. Yeah, my sister loved Little Mermaid too. It is absolute cinema. WALL-E specifically is amazing. Incredible stuff. Fairy Swipes is great to start here. Slash is less great. We can just knock out now. Oh, we lost our badge boost right away. I forgot what that happened. Doesn't matter too much, though. Although here it is better to go for dig. Oh! Ho, ho, ho. It barely survived. Do, 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 do. Okay. That is all she wrote. We got a max potion. I think we still got a full restore, too. Look at that. Nice. Oh, I made the turn. I did it. I did it. Oh, not surf. Bicycle. WALL-E is absolutely a lovable doofus. Definition of peak, 100%. Okay, surf. Let me through. The Last Unicorn? I've heard of it. I don't know if I've seen it. I know of that name. Under an hour, 2 Elite Four for a Charmander. That's some good stuff. I'm just happy with that. Only 1 reset, and it was because I didn't teach Swords Dance. Like before Rival 5. And then we just fixed that, and then immediately we're through. I probably should have just reset as soon as I realized, but I wanted to play it out just to get the fainted screen, because I do like to get those. Like, just visually, it makes the stream like a little more clear and nice when we get the full play out of what happened. Ah. And I won't backtrack this time. I'll just fight this trainer when I first go there. Oop. Strength. Which means I don't actually have to get off the bike this time, which is nice. We're definitely looking at B tier, I think. A tier is about to slip away because an hour 4 is coming very quick. Yeah, fight me. Oh, Black Cauldron is a very good one too. Yeah, that's different though than the Last Unicorn. Swords Dance. Headbutt. Body Slam. Crit. And Body Slam. And then we have 1 more trainer to fight to give us the perfect experience we need. Fantasia plus Acid. Fantasia's already trippy enough, I can't imagine. Fun fact, my current history teacher almost slept through an entire day. Oh, that's funny. Of school? Like, that they were just at school sleeping? Because that's hilarious. The trailer says rated G, and then Google thing says TVMA. For what? Oop. Okay. Heal up. We already have all of the rare candies I think we need. We can buy 4 full restores. Okay, let's just double check we have everything here. So we need full restores, we need our elixirs, we need TM44, we need TM38, and we need TM31. We need 8 rare candies as well. 8 rare candies. Perfect. Save. All right, let's do this. So your history teacher's job almost became history. I love that. Oof. Okay, sleeping. That was almost very concerning. Dig. Oh, I was about to say should KO. Dig did not KO. Dig KO'd last time. What is this garbage? We got an actual reset. Swords Dance, please go to sleep. Yep, okay. Swords Dance, Swords Dance. Body Slam. Dig. Oh, even farther away, but you know what? Whatever. Body Slam. Maybe Dig is better. Oh, okay. What is going on here? I didn't have any resets against Lorelei in the first run. Body Slam, and then it uses Bubble Beam, and then it goes to sleep. Oh, it uses Bubble Beam again. Okay. Now it's using Rest. Okay. Was I not using enough Sword Stances? Because we definitely failed with Dig last time. Yeah, what the heck? I mean, that worked, but something felt weird there. Is it just me? Okay, Swords Dance, Rock Slide. Swords Dance again, just for good measure. For the Onyx, and then we dig. Dig, there we go. Watching the extended Lord of the Rings trilogy back-to-back is brutal, but worth it. I have only made it like halfway through a marathon of that. We had a friend group that... Well, I guess it was like a friend of a friend. Ah! To the hiker? What is this? To the hiker. That's an abomination. How could you? Hiker. Chat, is this real? The hiker did something? I'm frankly amazed. Oop. Ah, whatever. Okay, we're just gonna save. Fight me at Agatha. Mega Drain. Dig. Sub. Mega Drain. Dig. Substitute Mega Drain. Okay, this is not very nice. This is not very nice. Oh my gosh. That's a loss. We're actually so close on the beach here. This is... Annie. It's wild. Oh my gosh. Okay, come on. No Charmander. There we go. Okay, Gengar's gone. Okay, do not confuse me. Excuse you. Alright, we better be quick for Lance. That's 63. Okay. Agatha, so help me if that causes the loss. I'm so focused now. Okay, full restore. Elixir. Rare candy. 7 of them, so go to level 70. Okay. And then we need to teach Mimic in the place of Flamethrower. And then we need to teach Rest in the place of Dig. And then we have Fire Blast for Champion. Okay, save. We have everything in place. Everything's good. Everything should be the same. Okay, come on. Swords Dance, please miss 1 Hydro Pump. All I need is 1. There it is. Body slam. It survived? Okay. No, it was a roll. It was a roll. Okay. Mimic. Ice beam. Nope. Dang it. I need to heal on the second Dragonair. It's not that consistent. Okay. Ooh, it's gonna be close. It's gonna be close. Okay, come on. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. We're so close. Oh. Just give me another Hydro Pump miss. Yes, okay. There it goes. Rest. Slows us down a little bit. Okay, Body Slam. Mimic. Ice Beam. There's the Bubble Beam, Ice Beam, and then we just sweep. Okay. Ooh, it's going to be close. Oh, it's going to be so close. That was a messy Agatha and Lance. Don't love that. Okay. We'll restore. Elixir. TM38. In place of Mimic. And a Rare Candy. And save. Okay. It all comes down to this. Come on, champ. I'm trying to get better music, but whatever. For the champion battle, I wanted something. Oh, we got a crit. Okay, nice. Body slam. Recover. That might mean we can just knock out here. Awesome. We're just chilling. We're just chilling. That's why we got the happy music. Everything's going to work out A-okay. Rest, just in case. Oh, the crit barrage. I shouldn't have rested. I should have just attacked. We're going to have better health. Maybe it's... Ah! We just go. We just go. Body slam. We just go. We just go. Cloyster, you better go down. Oh, we crit! Quick attack doesn't matter. Woo! Okay, we made it. Oh, there it is. We beat the game. 109.53. That was so close. Oh, Agatha, Lance, and Champ did not go as cleanly as I wanted them to, but we made it. My goodness. Okay. Woo! So that's officially a game time, a real time of 1 hour, 9 minutes, 53 seconds. A game time of 4 hours, 16 minutes, 7 resets at level 71 again for Charmander. Oh my gosh. Oh, we're alive. We made it. You know what that means. We made it into the B tier. We have a 109 finish for the first time with Charmander. Charmander's head of Bulbasaur. I did not expect that. Bulbasaur kind of needs another attempt because I think it got very unlucky, I think, in the Elite Four. But that means it's the lowest of the 3 starters, surprisingly. I mean, we've done a lot of runs since that the Bulbasaur run, so things are a lot better than they used to be, but still. Charmander doing better than Magneton is something that is not something that'll be tolerated. Unfortunately, yeah. Charmander's pretty good because of Swords Dance. Swords Dance is the reason. Like, starters are weirdly good in Gen 1, the first and second stages. I mean, yeah. Not just even the final stage. First and second stages, pretty dang good. Pretty dang good. I mean, the lowest is Bulbasaur in an hour 11. Like, that's really not bad. It's still like 10 minutes faster than Beedrill. More than that, almost 15 minutes faster than Electrode. Aerodactyl's also way back there, and you would think that'd be decent. But yeah, starters are pretty good. I'm surprised. Charmander, I wanted it to be here. I'm surprised with that run that we got there. But B tier finish for Charmander. That's awesome. That's really, really good. I mean, it's got to sit next to Jinx, which, I mean, cursed, but... Hey, we got another B tier finish. Fantastic stuff. That means, I did forget last time that we did already run Squirtle. I mentioned that we hadn't run Squirtle yet. We have. It means all 3 starters have now been placed in the tier list. Ivysaur has also been placed. Venusaur is up for grabs now. Wartortle and Charmeleon are all the next ones that are going to be. They always have a place on the wheel for the starters. I wanted them to always get a chance, since those are some fan favorites, so they can get a run for some of those at some point. It took from the first yellow stream until now to get Charmander. It's been on the wheel since the first episode of this. So it took a while, but we're here. We made it. Okay. With another B tier finish, though, that means it is time to spin the wheel and find out what we're going to be playing for next week. Let's go ahead and move the tier list for now. By the way, this tier list can be found in the Discord now. I can pin it somewhere as well if anybody would like to have access to it to be able to see it going forward. But that is our new tier list format. But let's go ahead and spin that wheel and find out what we're playing next week. Charmeleon's on the wheel, Wartortle's here, and Venusaur are all here. We have some good runners, like Haunter's quite good. Starmie's excellent. Grimer's horrible. Grimer's going to be really rough. Jigglypuff is really rough. Golem could be kind of interesting. I've not played a run with Golem before, I don't think. So that'll be an interesting one for sure. I think we're going to have to add some more weak Pokemon to the wheel, though. Hopefully we get a strong one that we can use for next week. And he was saying ground types are... it's no use to Magnemite's electric moves, which makes it difficult to... Annie, that's wild. Hoping for Oddish, says Chris, and Coles. Oddish would be a good one. All right, let's see. Okay, what are we going to get? Oh, a newcomer to the wheel. Electabuzz immediately gets a spin. I was worried we were going to get Jigglypuff for a second. I'm not looking forward to Jigglypuff. But Electabuzz should be quite good. I think Electabuzz may be set up to be one of the best Gen 1 Mons. Let's see. Let me go ahead and pull up an image of Electabuzz just so we can. Oh, do I not have an image of Electabuzz? I might not. I'll just have to do it this way. Boop. Oh, he's so small. Electabuzz. Okay. Electabuzz is up next. Kangaskhan would have been good too. Hope it won't do better than Magneton. It might. That's the thing. It might. I mean, let's see. Electabuzz. Gen 1 Learn Set. I think we get Psychic. That's the big difference. I think we get Psychic. And we get Light Screen and Reflect. Yeah, Light Screen and Reflect. We get Thunder Punch by Level Up. And then Thunderbolt by TM. We have Seismic Toss. Body Slam. Psychic. We do get Psychic. Yeah. This has a chance to be Magneton. This is the first one I think that genuinely has a really good chance to beat Magneton. I mean, it doesn't really have to worry about Rhydon or Sandslash very much with Psychic. Wait, does every electric type get dual screen? No, no way. Really? I didn't even realize that. But Reflect is super useful, which maybe that's why they gave it to electric types, because it's kind of necessary for some of the electric types to get past that Sandslash. A tier for Electabuzz, I would not be surprised. Because let's see, A tier would be under an hour 4. Magmar's up there. I would not be surprised getting A tier alongside like Magmar and Rhydon, somewhere in there. Where it's like good but not great. I could see that. I could see it. I mean, that's pretty great, to be fair. But yeah, I think the learn set would have to be Thunderbolt. Let's see, for Electabuzz, let's see. Thunderbolt, Psychic for sure. Body Slam probably. And then Rest/Mimic. Or Reflect, but we might not even really need Reflect if we can one-shot the ground types. It does only have 85 special and 83 attack. Almost a perfectly split attacker. And we're very fast. So yeah, we just max out our special and just hope that Psychic can one-shot. We'll still need a decent level. That's going to be the question. What level do we need for Electabuzz to one-shot? The Sand Slash? Probably still decent. Yeah, it's more of a... Rhydon does make every extra type. It's no use. Yeah, Electabuzz is a split attacker, not just a physical attacker. In fact, it does get better special attack after the stat split in Gen 2. It looks like. Gen 2 it got 95 special attack instead of 85, which is definitely nicer. But yeah, no, Psychic I think makes this kind of great. We also have super effective damage against all the poison types. So that's, yeah, this is going to be pretty good. Charmeleon's on the wheel. So Charmeleon's on the wheel, Wartortle's on the wheel, and Venusaur are on the wheel. But I'm going to do another poll this next week. We got to add some more to take the place of Electabuzz. I'm probably going to pull some really weak ones because we need some more weaklings on our tier list. But yeah, that'll be it for tonight. That's the placement of Charmander, B tier. I don't know if 43 was meant to mean Chris. But let's see. Doduo. Ooh, you want Doduo for the wheel, Coles? I think we have Dodrio on the wheel. I try to keep one of each evolution line at a time. But yeah, that'll be it for tonight. Everyone have a fantastic night. I'll be back on Saturday with a runner in Ironmon. We have Gyarados that's literally halfway through the game and is going strong with really good coverage. I mean, it has potential. It might be able to be our number one. So make sure to tune in for that. Otherwise, I'll keep you guys updated with what's going to be happening. I think there's probably going to have to be a little bit of a break once the baby comes. But as we get closer, we'll be able to actually know when that's going to happen. I'll keep you guys posted, probably on Discord. We still got another 6 weeks or so before we're down to crunch time for baby. So, you know, I'll keep you guys posted on make sure everything goes well. Thank you, Juice. I am excited for Ironmon too. We will see you Saturday. Have a good one, everyone. Peace.